What's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter. So, coming to you live. Okay, that is coming to you live from Houston, Texas. Let me tell y'all something. It's some crazy stuff going on with this computer. How y'all doing today? It never happened before. What's going on? Hey, welcome. It's Monday. How about them Cowboys? Uh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But guess what, y'all? Hey, it's something. It's something. Maybe it's my internet. Let me make sure the internet's going on. What's going? You, Daryl Barnes, so you're watching from Freeport, Texas. Let me do an internet test right quick, just to make sure everything out. What's up? I see you, Archie. I ain't forgot about you. Shout out to you too, Archie. Man, proud of you. Thank you for giving me updates and videos of some of the guys that I didn't get a chance to see this weekend at the Super 16. I just went on one day. I couldn't go all of them days. I mean, see, some people get paid to be there. I don't get paid to be there, so I ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna spend that much time somewhere doing something. A wise man told me that don't spend too much time doing something that you can't get paid for. So I couldn't spend that much time. So, but I enjoyed the videos. I enjoyed the tweets from everybody. Great weekend. I saw a couple of young kids that I want to talk about a little later. When Jimmy, I'm trying to get my. Told y'all my stuff just ain't acting right today. Trying to get when Jimmy comes, we'll talk about those young men. What else we got? What else we got? I got. Let me. I'm trying to see where I want to start off today. I saw a couple of things over the weekend, the Super 16. I wanted to talk about that. Yeah, everything's going crazy on my phone. Yeah. It's it phone ain't acting right. Phone ain't act. But saw a lot. Let me tell y'all something. Share the show right quick. Do me a favor, share the show. Cause I want to share something with y'all that ain't never happened to me since I've been doing this and I'm just let me tell y'all something. Uh, when I went to the Super 16s on Friday night, uh, I got a chance to meet one of the people who support the Chop Shop and watch the Chop Shop, and gave me a personal and confidential letter. So I can't share with y'all who it is. Uh, but he also gave me a gift. Let me tell you something, man. And he gave me a gift. The family gave me a gift, knowing I knew they watched the show. I knew they had been watching the show. For you to know, uh, it took some care in buying this gift because you had to know who I was. And let me tell you something. Those the kind of things right there put another battery in my back, so I can keep on doing this thing. Those kind of things like that, man. I just y'all got to understand. You go, what's up, Mark Edwards? Jimmy and Chris and I, we do this thing timelessly, over and over and consistently. And sometimes we just like to know that people appreciate us. And especially when people take out their time and write a handwritten note and a gift. Let me tell you something. It was just unbelievable. It was just, I'm telling you, when I got in that car going back home, it was the most satisfying day that I've had ever, being on the Chop Shop, or being involved with the Chop Shop. Somebody appreciated the things that Jimmy, I, and Chris do every day, and not just give us words, but give us deeds, and go and spend their money and write a letter, write a note. I mean, y'all, I don't know how y'all feel about it, but it just changed the way I think. Uh, Shout out to that family, man. I love to share who they were, but they put personal and confidential on there. And let me tell you something. It warmed my heart. Y'all just don't know. I'm ready today. Hey, my computer might not be ready, and the system might not be ready, but Robert Hatter, I'm ready today. But what's up? What's up, everybody? Let me see what I got. You know, I'm gonna talk about. I got some questions for y'all. I got some questions. See, that's what's going on Facebook. I knew something was going on Facebook. Thank you for saying something. Thank you for saying. Let me check. Let me check. I'm glad you said something. I don't know. Some going. Hey, is Facebook working again? Let me check. Let me check. Y'all give me a second. Let me see if it's on. Hold on. Let me check. Hold up one second. I got to make sure it is booted up. See, that's why I don't like Facebook that much, and they know it probably too. Hold on one second. See, I told y'all I'm not good at multitasking. That's all right. That's all right. I'm gonna see what's going on in a minute. I'm gonna see what's going on. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me log in. Hold up. Let me log in. Hold up. Let me see. I think that's it. Let me see. Let me log in. I'll know what's going on with Facebook in just a second. Guess what? Okay, they said something. See, thank you. I just love that. Hold up. That Kim Jackson, thank you. And it says Safari can't find it. Hold on. Let me go back again. Yeah, something is going on with Facebook. Something that hold up. Let me check. And it's not. What up, C-Walk? C-Walk, do me a favor. Everybody, oh, it's a global thing. Who is that told me that? Something is going on with Facebook. And guess what, y'all? We're going to go on without him. What's up, C-Walk? Hold on. Let me put you in there. Something going on with Facebook. Hey, Chris, you know when I come and tell the people something is going on, somebody said it's a global outage worldwide on Facebook and Instagram. I tried to get on my Facebook and couldn't, and something is going on with it. So, hey, it's okay. Hey, that's why. Hey, now, Chris, what's up, baby? How you doing?
We got a problem.
Why?
We got a problem.
What's the problem?
What's up with your background? What's up with your background? What's today?
Man, I'm not doing that crap every week. You got to be out your rabbit mind.
We said,
I ain't said nothing.
I'm Jimmy not. Hicks on this freaking show. We said every time the Cowboys win in the background.
I did not say that.
Listen, we're going to go to a break. You better find a Cowboy background.
No, I don't have to go to the break. I can find one. It's easy, but I want to find out what the people say. If the people say, Chris, y'all winning, but man, y'all ain't that. Y'all, Chris.
Hold on, let me do that. Hold on, let me show you something, Hatter. Hold on.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I know where you are. I can't tell nobody. But Chris, I'm going to find your picture. Man, I got to find a good one, Chris. I just don't like to find no regular Cowboy picture. So
do the right thing. Just do the right thing. Honor your word.
I did not say we were going to do it every week. I know
that's hard for you. Honor your word.
No.
You said every time. I know that was the bet because I got to wear the star on my head, which I'm not going to have to wear for like, I don't know when we're going to lose because this thing is a wrap. You saw Tom Brady struggle last night. Come on, man.
Struggle to get a
Struggle.
win. Hey,
Man, they struggled last night.
hey, sometimes you gonna struggle to get a win. It
But
ain't.
look at all these people.
Come on, sometimes
Look at all these
it's.
people in the boom. All these people in the. Did y'all create all these haters in the boomer room for the Cowboys? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
You know what?
Y'all
I
finally
just
got a chance to cheer for America's team, and y'all acting like little wham-whams. Don't do that. Don't act like a. That's what I'm talking about.
people just don't like y'all, Chris. Like I told somebody, I keep telling you the other day, I like Dak's Prescott. I can't tell you no lie. When I go to Dallas, I love to stay in Frisco. I stay in y'all hotel, Jim. Chris, I walk down Cowboy Lane and see all the numbers of the Tony Dorsett's, the Michael Irvins, and the Troy. I walk down the lane, Randy White said, Chris, I love all of that, but it's people like you I don't like. So it's okay, but I just, Coach, you come on here making me change my dang background. I was over.
Don't write a check with your mouth that you know what can't.
I didn't say that. And let me tell you something.
Jimmy Hicks on here. As soon as you get Jimmy Hicks on, I'm gonna tear him up.
He might have made that bet, but I did not make that bet. I know I didn't. But guess what? I don't mind putting it up there. I'm gonna find some. You know what? I apologize. I didn't go find any more because what? I didn't think they was going to win anymore. So that's why I didn't go find any more. So that's right. That's all. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
Listen, we gave the rest of the NFL, it took us about 25 years, we gave the rest of the NFL the chance to catch up. And we may have let them catch up a little bit too much because they think the Patriots are America's team. But everybody knows it's good for business. Am I lying or not, Hatter? Is it good for business when the Dallas Cowboys are winning? Yes or no? It's good for business.
Good for business for who?
It's good for business. It's good just like in the NBA when the Lakers are winning, it's good for business. When the Cowboys are winning, it's good.
No, it's not. They had one of the best viewerships. They had a great viewership last year, and the Lakers weren't nowhere in the finals.
Oh, Lakers will be in the finals this year.
They look pretty.
You see, they have their media day. They're gonna be in the finals this year.
I seen them getting their head beat in last night by. I see him get the head beat in last night by the New Jersey Nets. The Brooklyn Nets. I saw that, Chris.
Preseason.
I know. Yeah. Hey, but it's so funny, Chris. I can't give a notice out. Hey, so guess what, Chris? You know I love this. Chris, let me tell you something that happened. I know you just got on, Chris. It's a new battery. I've been re-energized, Chris. Friday, I went over to the Super 16 to check it out, right? Chris, great atmosphere. Chris, a parent that watched the Chop Shop, came in and said, Mr. Hatt, I got something for you. It's a letter and a gift. I took the gift, went, put it out in the car, didn't think about it. On the way home, I got home, on the way home. First of all, just for somebody to say, man, I thank you for what you do and what y'all do on this Chop Shop. Chris, thanks for muting that, Chris. But I thank you for what you do, Chris. And then, Chris, when I got home and opened the gift, Chris, he had to watch it. He had to watch this show and understood who I am to be able to buy this gift. If some care was taken into getting this gift. And this letter, he handwritten the letter out. Chris, that has never happened to me since I've been on this Chop Shop. And let me tell you something. Just gestures like that, saying, man, I appreciate what you do. And man, it was unbelievable, Chris. I just wanted to share that with you because this was your brainchild, Chris Walker show that morphed into the Chop Shop. Yeah, you said, wait a minute, man, I got to go take this coaching job out here. I can't turn down all this money. I need to put y'all in position where this thing can keep going. You know, and in the beginning, I'll never forget. I never forget, Chris. You know, I felt when you first left, Chris, I felt a little abandoned. You know, cause I looked up to you in this space, and I said, man, this dude I understood why you have to go, But boy, that day, I never forget that day. We were supposed to go in and have that meeting, and you and you said, "Hey, you said, man, I'm gone." And on a Friday, because we used to be on a Friday, and a Monday we show up at a whole nother station. Man, it was the crazy. Y'all got to understand, it was the craziest situation in the world. But man, I tell you know, sometimes you don't be on the show, you probably don't hear it. But Chris, I go back and I really, really appreciate, man, what you did and what you do for this community. Writing a book about the elephant in our room, you know. Houston.
Did you get your signed copy? I sent you a signed copy. You get it yet?
No, I hadn't got it yet.
You should be getting it soon.
I just hadn't been to that. Hey, I just hadn't been to that house yet. I ain't been out to that one yet. So hey, I'm going out there. But
listen, forget all the pleasantries. I appreciate all that. Let's get back to them Cowboys.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about Zeke. They said Zeke was done. Oh my God, Tony Pollard.
Who said Zeke was done?
Anymore. You said stop it. Zeke can't run anymore. Zeke is he lost too much weight. Zeke this, Zeke that. Zeke pounded them dudes, man. Them Panthers turning little baby cats. Shouldn't call them the Panthers, call them the baby cats. That's what happened.
I didn't want them. I didn't want the Panthers to win at all. So I wasn't worried about the Panthers.
It didn't matter who you wanted to win. You know what happened. It don't matter what you wanted to happen.
Well, get it off your chest, man. I'm gonna just let you get. Is anything else? So they talked about Zeke. Well, who else they talked about?
What do you mean they talk about them funky Cowboys like they can win? All of a sudden, what they saying now? Hey, Jalen Hurts looked a little better yesterday.
Hold on. I got this for you. Hey, listen to me. I've been accused of agreeing with you. Check this out. I've been accused. They sent me this kind of stuff. I messed around and said us one time, and Mindy Collins just bust me across the head. But Chris, guess what? I did not, Chris, because Chris, I customary. I can't let you come in here and mess the whole show up. I got to talk about the starting five: Corey Willis, T.A. Travel. That's Daryl Anderson and Tony Anderson. Then we got Kim Jackson. We got Joe Louis Jr. Then we got Rod Wells in the building. Then the sixth lady of the day is Brandon Nicholson. She's smart enough to say, Brandon, don't y'all really understand why I told y'all? Don't just depend on Facebook. That's what I'm talking about. Look, see at Mindy. Look at Mindy down there. Chris, can you see Mindy? Talking about us? Can you see her?
I see her.
You see her? See?
Yeah, them Cowboys. Mindy like them Cowboys too. She know what time it is.
No, she don't like them at all. She don't like them at all.
Mindy, stop faking the fun. Don't let her fake that. Don't let her fake. Everybody
Mindy don't like. Hold on. I'll put it like this. Mindy went to the Texans game one time. So she can't like it.
Listen, Mindy got PTSD from losing. That's what Mindy got if she went to the Texans game. They got a 40-piece with Chick-fil-A sauce put on, and this thing is getting more embarrassing. Let the dude, Deshaun Watson, go out there and play if he can play, because this thing's embarrassing.
Chris, I got something for you. Look what old Jonathan done put on the screen. Look what old Jonathan done put on.
Smart man. What's up, Jonathan?
Jonathan.
What's up, Griff?
I thought you was better than that, Jonathan. Jonathan, I thought you was better than that. Hey, man, the Texans got beat by 1,000 yesterday, Chris. 1,000.
Wasting all that money. Hey, let that Instagram model loving dude go out there and play, man.
No, I can't let him play.
Can't let him play.
Why
can't let him play? Why can't let him play? They talking about trading for him.
Why you got to talk about this man's personal business?
It's not his personal business. It's public business.
Oh, okay, my bad.
What do you mean?
Doug said he was in Duncanville getting on every Cowboy fan. Hey, Doug, they didn't post that thing on the screen because you had a bad word in it. But hey, Chris, Doug Baker said, I was in Duncanville getting on every Cowboy fan ASS that I came across. But I'm glad they didn't let him put it on the screen.
Get on for what? For winning? See, here's the thing. Finally. Finally. We finally getting redemption. We finally healthy. We finally got weapons. We finally got a defense. Now y'all about to see what it was like in the 90s. That's what's about to happen. We about to run that check up. So all
Hey,
you haters, all you little fair weather Cowboy fans, we're going to let y'all back into the tribe.
hey,
See,
hey,
we
did
not
you see
haters
my?
like
Hey,
everybody else. We're going to let all y'all all of a sudden, I like the Chiefs. I like the Patriots. I like the Saints. We're going to let all y'all come back. Y'all can all come back. There's room for you. All right? There's room for you.
hey, did you see my best friend last night at all? You watched the game or you was traveling last night? My best friend Tom Brady. You know, I got a chance to sit in the box a long time ago with y'all see that box they were sitting in last night? I got a
He
chance
looked
to do
old.
that.
He looked old last night.
He look old. It's all right, but he got to win. Chris.
That was a terrible game.
Hey, Chris,
It was a terrible game.
I got a question. Let me see how you know anything about football. What was Al Davis' favorite saying?
Just
Just who?
win, baby.
Okay, just win, baby. Okay, all right, okay. Hey, man, quit messing with, don't
If
worry about your noise in the background. Quit messing with your thing.
they clean the pool. That's what they're doing. They clean the pool.
I
Over
know it, man.
there. But listen,
Boy, hey, but
if
somebody like the marina, but I ain't gonna tell them where it's at. Happy
crazy.
Monday. Hey, what's up? That is Moody. That is Moody. He said, go Chicago White Sox. That is Moody. No, go Chicago Bears. Come on, Thaddeus. I thought about you today. Young fella won his first game, Chris Walker, yesterday. Young fella,
Hey.
yeah.
I was in Chicago this weekend. I was gonna go to the game, but it was supposed to rain, so I didn't go. But you know what's crazy, man? It's funny to see these people wear these guys' jerseys. I saw more #1 jerseys on little kids walking right to I was staying at the La Meridian right there on the water, you know, kind of places you stay in. And I was like, wow. I mean, everybody going to the Bears game. Shout out to Chicago. That's a fun town, bro.
Oh, great time. Great time. You know my favorite hotel there? Right on the water. Right on the water. The W. Right on Lakeshore Drive.
Lakeshore Drive.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my favorite. Let me see. Jimmy then came on another assume. I got to figure where you at now, Jimmy. I got to hook you up, man. You be coming under these assume.
Bring him in with that same background, and I want him to have that same energy.
Man, y'all leave Jimbo alone, man.
That shoe. You see Dusty Baker drinking from that shoe, man, when they won a championship.
No, I ain't seen nobody drink. I don't understand people drinking from other people's shoes. I hadn't gotten into that one yet.
I think it was his own shoe.
Huh?
I think it was his own shoe, but
the own shoe. Okay, all right. I don't even want to drink from my own
Jimmy,
shoe.
I like that back. Oh, Jimmy,
Really?
I like that background. That background tight. I like that background.
Hey, Jimmy, I hope you know, Jimmy, Instagram, Jimmy, your favorite people on Facebook will not be in today. So they got to bring their stuff over. Facebook and Instagram is down around the world today. And
really?
hey, y'all see what happened last night? Hold up.
There'll be some sanity today.
No. Let me tell you, Jimmy. Jimmy, is this? Jimmy, you usually watch. I know you was busy yesterday. You did you tape 60 Minutes? The whistleblower. Well, the whistleblower from Facebook was on there.
The Facebook lady said that they cut the safeguards off prematurely.
Yeah.
So basically, Facebook helped let some of those false messages circulate throughout their platform in advance. It's kind of like a person leaving the gate open when the gate's supposed to be locked. And somebody go and unlock the gate, and that's basically what happened.
Yeah.
And so now, as a result, ironically, you see the Facebook app is down today after that show after that interview, which was explosive. That's what I'm saying about people like 60 Minutes. And I tell you guys, I tape it every week, and I always get a chance to watch it either that late that night or within the next 24 hours. And they always do. I mean, that's the epic of all journalism. You know, people, they thrive to be on that platform doing the interviews. I mean, 60 Minutes has been there. And it's kind of crazy. When I was a little boy, you know, I think it was Barbara Walters, I think was on there back in the days.
I used to think about Mike Wallace. Mike Wallace was my dude.
I mean, when I was little, it was like when I hear that clock start ticking, I'm like, my granddad back in the days, I'm talking when I was little, I'd be in Louisiana, when that tick tick that come on, I knew Hee Haw was about to come on because he flipped the channel to Hee Haw. He started watching Hee Haw back in the days. But let's talk some sports, football.
What you gonna talk about? Whoa. Football? What you gonna talk about, Jimmy? Hey, Jimmy, do me a
Tom
favor.
Brady.
What's that in the background behind you? Oh, you gonna lead? That's your lead? That is your lead.
Brady.
So why you don't have a Tom Brady background then? Why you don't have a Tom Brady background? That's your lead. Then?
I mean, I'm not saying Tom Brady mean in a sense. I'm talking about he's the news of the day.
That was the most boring.
He's the headline.
That was the most boring game ever. That was a
How was
boring
it
game.
boring?
It wasn't a boring game.
That
I
was
watched
a
the end of
boring.
that. I watched the end of that game. That game was rather fascinating. It was
I don't
rather
know what you're talking
intriguing.
about. Yeah, it had the
was
element.
That
climatic.
was a boring game.
See,
That was a boring
football. Hey, Jimmy, let me help him. Football in its origin, it wasn't made to play indoors in these plus 72, 75 degree temperatures. They were out in the elements. And when the elements hit sometimes, guess what? You have to brave the elements. That's why I love golf. Sometimes it might rain. Sometimes it might, thunder. So you have to brave the element. Everybody don't have a $1 billion playpen that play around in it and with the stripper poles in it. Everybody don't have that, Chris Walker. So guess what? Thank you, Jimmy. Jimmy, now continue and talk about Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. Yeah, you can do that. Yes, I know all his name. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. Yes, I know all his name. Come on.
Week one got lucky with pass interference that wasn't called. We would be undefeated right now and the favorite to win the Super Bowl. But that's okay though. But God don't like ugly. He watching from up top with the stars. Why you think we wear a star on our helmet?
Okay. So tell me this, Chris. Tell me this. What did you say?
Jimmy.
Hold on. What happened? What happened in that first game? What happened in the first game you just said? What did you just describe? What happened?
We got cheated. You know that.
No, what happened at the end? You said something at the end. Field goal. What happened?
Say it again.
You said something about a field goal. What happened at the end?
No, we got the pass interference in week one, the Thursday night game. The NFL issued the apology. That they should not have been a non-call. They should have called it, and the game would have been all over, and we'd be undefeated right now. And then you think we'd be acting crazy right now? You see the Bucs.
Hey, Mindy.
If you watched that game last night, the Cowboys are the best team in the NFL, and the Cardinals will tear that little dude up too. I can't wait to see him.
Mindy. Mindy said, Chris, you better show up when they lose. Chris, hey, Mindy. He is not going to show up when Dallas get their head cut off. I promise you he won't show up. He going to be texting. I can't wait. He going to be texting me talking about, I know what he going to do, man.
We want Kyler. I can't wait till we play the Cardinals. We're going to put them.
Okay. All right. Hey, Coach K. Hey, Coach K. Look what Coach K. Well, we got Coach K on. We got Coach K. The black Coach K that came on. Look what he got to say, Jim. He said, calm down. Dallas has been the number one seed in the past 14 seasons, and it didn't win a single playoff game. Calm down. It's week 4. Thank you, Coach K. Calm down.
Listen, man. Listen. If you guys need a crystal ball to see what's happening, Coach K, if you need a crystal ball, okay, to see what's about to happen, you guys have lost your mind. You don't need it. You see it coming. Barring injury, we will be playing in the Super Bowl. I'm just telling you, barring injury. Because if we get home field advantage, it's over. Ain't nobody coming into the big screen and winning. You know that.
Jimmy.
We got the big 100-inch TV. Everybody winning the big screen. Period. And listen, forget all that. Everybody talking all that noise.
We got
1,000 yet.
Hold up.
I want to know who number 1,000 is.
Hold up. I'm finna do my impression of Mindy Collins. King Stiff. That's Darwin, Jimmy. King Sticks is Darwin. Okay. I know who that is. Get what he said. Brady the GOAT. We still booed him when the game. We. Hey, Mindy, where you get we from? We still. Mindy. Darwin talking about we. Oh, I guess you a patriot now. Okay. All right. I'm a Brady.
I mean, listen, man. That's them disaffected Cowboy fans that are cheering for the Patriots now, like they cheer for the Nets. They team hopping. See, you got to stay with the winner, Jimmy. That's why my grandmother always drive a Cadillac. You see on South Hall, Jimmy. No matter what, she always gonna get a lack. She stay with
somebody.
She like that comfort.
Hey, Jimmy. I wish
like
Jimmy.
Engineering.
Hold up. I wish Jimmy can get back to his point. Jimmy, cause Kim Jackson wanted to tell me that Brady didn't have a good game. I don't care. Hey, Kim. He got over 80,000 yards. This man is the most accomplished quarterback. He got 7 rings. He won, Kim Jackson, baby. Hey, Al Davis said, just win, baby. I don't care how. Hey, I know. Hold up. The other quarterbacks probably had a good game, but they lost. Which one would you rather have, Jimmy? Jimmy, you help me. And by the way, TSU won. How about them TSU Tigers? How about them TSU Tigers?
Hold on. They beat Katy High School?
Hey, Chris.
They beat North American University.
North
American University.
The whole North America.
Yeah. That means that's the university that represents the whole continent.
The whole North America.
The band, listen, the Ocean of Soul probably didn't even show up for that game. Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
No, they say it was rocking over there. They tell me it was rocking.
You know what y'all played?
TSU.
Jimmy, you know who y'all played? What's that team? What's that team that played on ESPN?
We're not going to tell you. If you don't remember, we ain't going to tell you. We ain't going to tell you. Hey, Jimmy, they was rocking. hey, TSU was rocking so good last night. Jackson State sent this to me last night. Hey, Jimmy, TSU was rocking so good over there on the yard this weekend. Jackson State said how to play this on the show. This for TSU. Chris, quit hating. Well, come on, Chris. Jimmy, get back to your Tom Brady soliloquy, because Chris going to interrupt.
That was, he went home and there was a game. New England, not many people really expect the game to be that close. So you got Matt Jones, completed like 18, 19 passes in a row. That was a record. That was epic. And you can tell, guess what, guys, understand something. Just as, and this is the part that I really, is sometimes we always like, well, man, they're gonna blow this little kid up, Matt Jones. They're gonna put all this air in the tire, make him be all this. Understand now, guess what? Are we not the same way whenever one of the black quarterbacks get to the NFL and he's a rookie? Are we not guilty of some of the same stuff? Mm-hmm. Do we not want the young fella from Ohio State to just go out there so bad, and we want him to start him so he can prove that is metal? Did we not, when Lamar Jackson came out and was overlooked during those first round, did we not want Lamar to go out there and excel? Think about Cam, albeit how you feel right now.
But Jimmy, anyway, Jimmy, let me help. In history, Jimmy, see, I'm a history guy. Jimmy, they've been celebrating white quarterbacks all the time, Jimmy. So that ain't fair. That ain't a fair comparison.
No.
No, it's not. Jimmy, it's a time that.
Understand the difference is
not fair.
Now you have white folk saying against white folk, white on white crime, saying white folk are going against white folk with Matt Jones at first.
Matt Jones is a bad man. They say he should have been the number 1 pick.
Once again, so in the same breath that you wonder, for those who wonder why people are floating the Matt Jones name so highly, it's no different than a lot of times when black folk have the black quarterback that come out. Think about this. There are a lot of people 2 years ago. What were we saying about the midget that went to Arizona? Kyler Murray. What were we saying about him when he dropped like a rock? Oh, man, they're going to regret that. Remember. And guess what? We were rooting for him. We were saying we hope he prove everybody. And his first break.
Jimmy, you're not listening. I said we haven't had a history of having a lot of black quarterbacks. So, of course, we're going to be proud. That's not a fair comparison. That's all I'm saying. It's not a fair comparison.
In today, I understand something. In today's time, damn history, we talking about last year and this year. We had a record number of black quarterbacks to start. So now the conversation is the playing field is leveling
to where you can have a conversation. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I don't think it's not.
The playing field will never be level. It'll never be level. I
say it's level. How are you not listening? I say the playing field is starting to level.
And I said it will never be level.
No,
I didn't listen.
It will never be level. How what? You
saying it will never be level?
You saying that it will never be 15?
Okay, I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why it's not gonna never be level. When it's gonna be level? When you got more backup quarterbacks, black quarterbacks than there is.
That's
not
true.
No, that's when it'll be.
We're not talking about backups. We're not talking about backups. We're talking about the starters. So right now, it's level. If you got 15 black quarterbacks. I'm trying to explain it,
Jimmy. Like I said, I'm up in a helicopter and you down here on the street. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you have.
That's what I'm saying. There you go. Let me go with my narrative instead of you inserting yourself into my narrative and try to change what you're talking about.
But those are the starting quarterbacks.
But nobody don't count no damn backups. Who the backup for the Dallas Cowboys right now?
You said it's a level playing field.
No, I did not. I did not. First of all,
you said they're leveling the playing field.
No, I did not. I say the playing field in the last 2 years of the NFL.
People don't know what they're talking about. I'm gonna shut up and let them talk. I'm gonna let you give this misinformation out.
That's exactly what I said. Leveling. That means you're in progress. Once again, we had a record number of black quarterbacks in the NFL 2 years ago, last season. This year, you came short of that by one black quarterback. And then so that means now that if it's 30 teams in the NFL, that means you're saying, my question was, you saying it won't, so level of the starting quarterbacks. We're not measuring the benches. We're not measuring the backup quarterbacks for the sake of this conversation right now. I'm talking about the guys that are starting.
Jimmy, I got a broad way of thinking. I don't have a tunnel vision like you think. You thinking, I got the black quarterback starting. So what?
That's huge.
I'm trying to explain to you to level the playing field. To level the playing field. That's all I'm saying. But you don't want to hear that because you in an echo chamber. You just hear what's bouncing around in your head.
This means it's plainly simple. You on a different damn playing field than I'm on. To level on my playing field, my narrative, that's what I'm talking about. That's all. You on a different playing field. You're in a helicopter, remember? So in your playing field,
guess what?
So listen, in my world with common folk, we going to be happy as hell the day that we get 15 starting black quarterbacks in the NFL. It would be a rejoiceful moment. Just you know why? Because we celebrated like hell when we had 10 in the year that George Floyd died.
But you sat back and compared Mac Jones. This is what got me.
Now you're switching gears again.
No, I'm just going back to the original.
Is Matt Jones black? We talking about black quarterbacks now. We're not talking about Matt Jones, sir. We talking about black quarterbacks, starting black quarterbacks in the NFL. That's what we talking about right now. Remember, my narrative.
You know what? When you get to talking like this, I know you lost. Keep on. Come on, find yourself. Come on, find yourself. Find yourself.
Find some Cowboys.
Find your way back. Find your way back.
Playing fields.
Find your way back.
Once again.
Hold on. It's not that simple. Where's she at today? It's not that simple. That man said,
now looking at college football, who's going to be the next black quarterback that's going to be thrust into the equation? That's going to be the question. Do we have one in college football this year, Chris?
Bryce Young.
Kid
from Alabama. He's going to be the Heisman Trophy winner.
He's one of the leaders right now. So that means now
he's going to be the Heisman Trophy winner. They're not going to lose. He's going to win it. There's no one that's going to get ahead of him.
And guess who's going to get? And guess who may end up with that? Who will end up with that pick?
The Texans are not getting him, bro.
They ain't going to end up with the pick. They ain't going to win a game.
How you gonna hate on the Texans and say we can't get the number 1 pick? So which one is it? You rooting for them now? We gonna win? They gonna win more? What you saying?
Yo, I can't stand the Texans. They terrible. What's up, Kim Gamble?
Who
How about them
get the number 1?
Cowboys?
Who get the number 1 pick?
How about them Cowboys? Yo, Odyssey is disrespectful as Russell Wilson Black. Some of y'all just disrespectful, man. Come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. Hey, Hatter, I got Jimmy, you still on the NFL, but you see who got that vaccine, huh?
It's not that simple. It's not. Hey, Chris, it's not that simple.
I told you guys last week, you know how the story is going to end. That's exactly what I said on Thursday. Quote unquote, you guys know how this story is going to end. There's only one guy that if he don't take the vaccine, you would be surprised. You would not be, and you would not be surprised. Put it like that. I said it last week, and that would be Kyrie Irving. The rest of those guys, you know how the story was going to end. It was just going through the motions, stir up some stuff, and you go and you fight for your right to party. But at the end of the day, you're gonna look at that economic and that checkbook, and you're gonna say, you know what, I gotta balance my books right on this right here, and I'm gonna do what I need to do. It's a business decision. That's what it was.
You see what the Sixers? I mean, how do you see what the Sixers did? They held back that $8 million.
And that's why I was trying to explain to people who talking about it's not that simple. You just can't not show up. Ben Simmons didn't show up. It is that simple. But there's consequence for your action. And Ben Simmons and Chris, I was looking around, Chris. Chris, don't take too much solace in they withholding that money, because when this thing get resolved, he gonna get that bread back, and he know he is. So,
no question.
He gonna get the money back because he got to go. If they trade him to another team, the other team got to say, "Wait a minute." I mean, all them fine. I mean, let me tell you something. I tried to tell y'all this yesterday, other day, and I know y'all, went over some people's head because, like Jim said, I need to put it where the ghost can get it. The owners had a meeting on last Wednesday, and the topic was how we gonna stop. We don't mind being partners with these guys, but this SHIT right here, it can't happen. Because if we let him get away with it, we got to figure out some rules. We're going to have to put something in to stop this from happening. And that's the fear that I had. Ben Simmons don't care nothing about the rest of the league. He didn't care about his own damn teammates. He's not going to even care about the next team he go to. He don't understand it's some guys coming by in front of you that paved the way for you to get that max deal. I'm going to repeat that. It's some guys came before Ben Simmons that provided ways for him to put him in a position to get that max deal. And now you're not thinking about the guys who coming behind you. Come on, man. I'm just telling y'all that's not going.
Absolutely not. He could care less about it.
I know he don't. Keep going.
He could care less. And who is this time I put the Astros up? Listen, man. Listen, y'all got to understand something. Every Monday, if we play Sunday night, if we play Sunday afternoon, if we play Monday night on a Tuesday, if we play, Baby Friday ends up being Monday. The Cowboys win. Let me let everybody in the boom boom room know. Because it's going to be about 15 more Sundays like this. And how many games? We're 4-1? We 4-1? Or what? We 3-1, 4-1? Because we know we got one stolen from us. So what I'm saying is
3-1, man.
Every Sunday,
3-1.
This is what y'all going to see in the background. I need you to get a little, hey, next time the game comes up, put like Michael Irving back.
Hey, Chris, I got a question. I got to help Kim Jackson out a little bit. Because, got to help out. Chris, when they sent you that contract the other day, CBS, didn't it have some stipulations in that contract?
It had some great numbers, but it ended with one thing.
Okay, what it end with?
Contingent on you being vaccinated.
So
you're not vaccinated, no contract.
Hold on. Did they force you?
No, they didn't force me.
You had a choice of whether to sign that thing or not, right?
Yes, that's
so
true.
Kim,
that's true.
Andrew Wiggins was not forced. He had a choice.
he signed that extension before.
No, but he was not forced to go back. He wasn't forced. He could have took, he could have just took the hit. Hey, I believe in myself. I believe in this thing. I believe it. I don't take the hit then, baby boy. Ain't nobody take the hit. Just don't play in 41 of your games at home.
And that's not going to solve his situation, because if that's the case, then the problem becomes greater than the talent. And once that happened, you are expendable, which he's already knows. They were attempting to shop his ass around already. And there's no takers because of his salary, and nobody's not willing to give what Golden State would deem fair market value for Wiggins right now, since you're coming out of training camp and everybody has already started the preseason actually. So that's,
I'm just talking about the forced part, Jimmy. I just can't. You're not forced. You're not forced. I ain't never seen nobody put no pistol.
I mean, indirectly, you are forced.
No. I don't agree with that.
Indirectly.
No.
Indirectly.
No, you're not.
Hey, you either do this or that's going to happen. So it's not like they can.
But guess what you had? Guess what you had? You didn't have to sign that thing. You could have went. Hold up. You are an accomplished author. You are an accomplished. Hold on. Okay. Can I finish? You are an accomplished author. Okay, you're an accomplished commentator. It's other places you can go and peddle your wares.
They got the same rules over there too.
Okay. So guess what? Hey, when you wrote that book, they didn't tell you whether you was vaccinated or not. Well, keep writing books. Become an author. It's other. God gave you more than one gift, sir. Hey, hold up.
You know what you're doing right now.
This is what I found funny, and I'm gonna leave it alone on this one. When I found out my man that works at Fox, and he called and said, "Robert, we got the most stringent vax policies in America." Fox News. He said, "And Robert, some of them guys get on TV and still talk about they don't get vaxxed. Don't get vaxxed." He said, all of them vaxxed. I said, wow. Unbelievable. You can't work at Fox without being vaxxed, Chris. Did they force them?
It's TV, man. TV. It's a show. It's a show. So I believe that if they want to make that bread, Sean Hannity making like $20-30 million a year. I mean, those guys are making a lot of bread.
So you're making it about money. So it's about money.
Yeah. It's always about money, man.
So the money forcing you.
Information, follow the money.
So the money is forcing you, you're saying?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Commerce, finance.
Okay.
What are we talking about here?
No. Money is forcing these guys to get. Well, why didn't Wiggins? Okay. So Kyrie, Jimmy said he don't think Kyrie is coming, but I think he is.
He's going to do it.
He's going to do it. I
didn't say anything. I didn't say I think he was going to do it. I say Kyrie is the only person.
You said you wouldn't be surprised.
That I would not be surprised, and a lot of folks would not be surprised if he did not.
Well, thank you, Dominique Green.
I said also that you all know how the story is going to end.
Thank you, Dominique Green.
This ain't a good movie. You know how this movie is going to end. Period. And now don't get it twisted. Kyrie is the type that would push this thing for maybe an extra week or two. He's the type. That's what I'm saying. So that means he would have done it, but not doing it for long. Because
he's taking a shot, man.
At some point, you understand, you have the most visible and not to use the word respected, but the most validated voice in basketball right now, as far as in mainstream media, is validated economically. And that's Stephen A. Smith, is publicly making a crusade against Kyrie Irving. And one thing about it, he lives in that city and dwells in that city And so that's not a good sign now, because Kyrie is a type. Understand? It's a lot of stuff, man, that Kyrie was going through last year, and you heard the rumors. They on the low key, Stephen A. insinuated that they may have been trying to trade him last year, but Kevin Durant would not have let it happen, and if they were going to put it on the table. So it's kind of like all type of stuff going on and floating out there. And now the thing is, as you hear the Kyrie stuff, which one of the Brooklyn Nets have came out publicly and was like, "Hey man, I got my man back. Man, let him do his thing." Ain't none of them dudes said nothing.
That's his MO, man. That's his. Hey, listen, man.
And they know not to say nothing about him, Jimmy. Jimmy, that's a different situation up there. I'm just telling you.
That's weird.
That's a different situation.
Would you say it's volatile?
No.
They're not gonna say anything.
They're not volatile. That's different. You gotta understand. He's the leader. He the one that got Kevin Durant to come there. He got Kevin Durant didn't get him to come there. He got one of the baddest players on the planet to follow him. That dude.
I don't know about that.
Oh shit. Okay.
I don't know about that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I don't know about that.
Okay. All right. Well, how did he get there?
All I'm saying is.
How did he get there? How did he get there?
Hey, Herb, you out of your mind, Herb. Hey, don't just is Herb one of those guys that Facebook's gonna get rid of? Anyway, we always talking about Kyrie Irving off the court, man. Like it's never about basketball.
But
it's too much off the court stuff. It's like talking about it. We might as well go to E Hollywood or something. That's what this dude is all about.
But he wants you to talk about this.
Okay, but I'm telling you, like, I'm tired of talking about Kyrie off the court. This is ridiculous. Come on, man. Stay out the news.
So what are you saying?
Stay out of the news,
you sounded like Jimmy on that one. That was an empty one. What are you saying?
I sound because I like him to actually go be a good basketball player and win, and not be injured all the time and stop. You know what? Puff give, and then do something positive as opposed to.
Now you're talking about the man. See. So, but Chris,
this is the chop shop, man. This is the chop shop. That's what we do, man.
Okay. If that's what we do, oh my God. Okay. Boy, y'all sure got rules. Y'all sure changed the rules. As the facts change, the truth changed, I see. Y'all sure got rules.
We got rules.
When y'all want to tell somebody and chop somebody's head off, then when I do it, unbelievable.
Hey, I got 4 words for the boom boom room.
How about them Cowboys?
About them Cowboys. You was funny. They're like, hey, Chris, act like you've been there before. We got 5 rings. How many hands you... Listen, we're going for the 6th one. And we're going to start with the thumb on the other hand. Jimmy, start with the thumb on the other hand. That's what we're doing. We're going for number 6 this year. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for all you Houston Texans fans. I mean, I feel bad. You should have taken the name the Texans. You should have, called them the Toreros or Toros or something else. That was a kiss of death.
Why are you comparing the Cowboys with the Texans? That's not the expectations. The expectations of the Houston Texans, Chris, was nowhere in the stratosphere of the expectation of the Dallas Cowboys this season.
But they're a professional team, though.
Hold up, no. We were on Hard Knocks. We didn't win a preseason game.
Yes. They're professional teams.
Oh, here they go the Cowboys again. Y'all watch Hard Knocks. Everybody like, oh, they didn't win a preseason game. Here go the Cowboys again. And then, boom, look what happened. Boom.
The expectations going into the season, that's like a company. Certain companies that's publicly traded companies. They're all companies. They're all Fortune 500s. But what drives their value on the market is if they can meet expectations or not from period to period. That's what drives the shares. If they not whether they make money or not, whether they meet or beat expectations on the companies. Understand that. There are thousands of
Hey Jimmy, the problem with that analogy is companies don't have fans. You're dealing with some people who have fanatics. Support. No. Kellogg ain't got no fans.
Day traders are fans of those stocks. Day traders are rooting for that bump up or that tick up, and they're gonna cash out.
I'm talking about every beginning of every season when everybody is 0-0. Everybody do expect something out of the Houston Texans. Mindy and her husband take their time to get out of the car, go pay all that parking, walk across that street, walk up them damn stairs, or get on that escalator. They expect something.
What they expect to get a 30 piece instead of a 40? What they expect?
Motherfucker got beat by 1,000 yesterday, man.
They're terrible. TSU might be able to hang with the Texans, man.
Nah.
So okay,
TSU might be able to hang with the Texans.
Same scenario.
Terrible.
Texas Southern University's expectation of having entering this season, having won a game in almost 3 seasons, that was different from the expectations of Jackson State. They're both HBCUs. They're both operations. They're both football programs in the SWAC. But the expectations going into this season, as far as their productivity, the productivity, Chris, is what we're talking about on expectation, are set differently. If TSU can win 5 games this year, that coach may keep his job. If Dion win 5 games this year, he will get chastised in the media, in general public.
Excuses. Tell them to do a better job, man. Tell them to do a better job. Do a better job.
No,
I got to take a break, man. I got to take a break. Can we take a break?
Hey, how do we come back? Can you get that home run that Tatis hit out the Dodger Stadium? Hit it out the stadium.
My God. Hey, I don't like showing Tatis because people.
Hey, when he bat again? When they play again?
Oh, see, there you go. See, there you go, right there. See, there you go.
I'm just asking for a friend. When do San Diego play again? What time they play? I'm gonna watch their next game. When they gonna play again?
I'm gonna find it for you, Chris. Chop shop. We'll be back in a minute.
How are you going to be on the stage? How are you going to get from off the bench to on the floor? If you love basketball, you got to be passionate about what you do. You can't just play just to play.
If you really want it, you'll need to make sacrifices. You'll face doubt. You will fail. Whether or not you succeed, that choice.
How are you going to be on the stage?
Welcome back to the best 120 minutes of your day. Jimmy, what you got, baby? What you got?
I mean, one thing about that was the grind shooting machine. That's the world's first portable shooting machine. And basically, Houston, H-Town, is founded. And a young man who founded that and invented that product, he played at Reagan High School before it was renamed to the Heights. And, they were on Shark Tank and actually got a deal on Shark Tank. That was I like the concept of young people when they create something and it's a pretty good product. I don't have a shooting machine, but I've spoken with people that has purchased the grind, a couple of high school coaches and a couple of personal individuals out there. And guess what? They have to say nothing but good things about it. I've seen the product. They've set up displays at a few of our events. They will be at the season opener at the Campbell Center with the setup of the grind shooting machine. Basically, it has those rollers like one of those luggage that you the luggages that you go to the airport with the rollers with the wheels on it. It rolls, folds all the way down from 12 feet down, fit in your trunk. And that way now that young person If they, like Chris Walker, grew up down the street from a park in Rosewood, he could have rolled that thing right down the street with him and set up shop. And now you don't have an excuse. You don't need anybody to shag the balls. It shoots it right back to them, however they deem and at what rate they set it at. So once again, you guys can go for more info. We have a flyer on rcssports.com. You can click on that flyer, go to the website, click on their grind flyer, and you can go and get more intel about the grind shooting machine. It's that time of the year. It's the best time to get some more shots in. Now you don't have to have people waking up and opening the gym at 5 in the morning, 10 o'clock at night. Do it in your own comfort of your own neighborhood or your own backyard with the grind shooting machine. Now, Chris, we were talking football, talked a little NBA, touched on some NBA stuff, and now I was looking at some of the scores. I didn't realize the Steelers lost again.
Yeah, but they lost. But look who they lost to.
Yeah, they lost to the Packers, but I mean, but look how they lost.
On the road.
They were down.
Too. On the road.
They really was blew out. 17 points in the fourth quarter. You were down. They scored one touchdown later on, but now remember, the quarterback for the Steelers, Roethlisberger. Last week, people start to pile on. How far are the Steelers going to ride this Roethlisberger car? Where they just say, you know what? Because eventually, you know what's going to end up happening? That coach going to lose his job. Coach going to end up losing his job. Or is this Roethlisberger?
Big Ben is done, man.
Or is it above that coach's head?
Big Ben is done, man. Big Ben is done. I mean, it's like a boxer, man. When do they stop boxing? They can look at Manny Pacquiao the last time he went out there. Sometimes he's done, man.
And Chris,
it is what it is. Who are you gonna put out there? Mason Rudolph to the backup. Who you putting out there?
No, we got the young kid.
Haskins. Haskins is Haskins there?
Yeah, Haskins.
He's terrible too. But keep going there.
But sometimes y'all in sports, especially in football, Chris, evidently you can't hear because you talk every time I'm talking. You just go. I
can't hear you.
Okay, well, hold on.
Echo.
Okay, that's your system over there. Let me put the glass. But what happens is in football, like that's a legend. I don't care what y'all think about him, talking about what he did to the girl in the restroom, but he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. So it's just hard sometimes to let go. It's hard. Everybody ain't like Bill Belichick. Say, okay, Tom, this ain't never happened before. I got to get rid of you before time. See, somebody got to make that call, and it's gonna come from. It's got to come from the people up top, not in Pittsburgh. So it's just a unique situation. That's a dude, a Super Bowl champion, and you got to handle Super Bowl champions a lot different than you do the also rans, the backups. So it's a unique set, but I think they're gonna go with Haskins. I kind of think they're gonna try because Big Ben said he didn't have no confidence. He said he said something that had so much doubt in it. In NFL quarterback, it ain't but 30 starting NFL quarterbacks in the whole world. And those guys there they got supreme confidence. Like Aaron Rodgers, when he lost the first game, what did he tell y'all? Chill out. I'm good. Just chill out. Last year he said relax. Ben didn't say relax. Ben said we might not be that like y'all, but might not be that good enough. I hope it's not. I just hope no doubt seep into the locker room. See, he said something on that thing. And I just starting NFL quarterbacks just don't talk like that, Chris. And they just don't talk like that.
He's struggling, man. It's confidence. It's confidence, man.
Oh, he's
shaking right now,
big time. And I think that Kendall Gamble says, why would you let him throw the ball 40 times? Let me explain to you why, Kendall Gamble. As I said a while ago, they were down 17 points starting the fourth quarter.
Got to throw the ball.
In the football, you know how that stuff go. When you're down, that's why the last place team always have many times they will have one of the top leaders in passing yardage because they can't run the ball because the clock is going to run. So they got to revert to the passing game because to play catch up to try to get back into the game or out of blowout territory. So that's kind of why. But still, the running back, they're relying on the rookie, right? Isn't that the kid from Alabama? Didn't they pick him up? Harris.
Talking about Najee Harris.
Yeah, that's their lead running back right now. So you got a rookie running back, and you got a washed up quarterback, and now you have your Pittsburgh Steelers. Guess what? Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. Guess what, guys? They have the same record right now. Think about expectations, though.
Yeah,
expectations. People in Pittsburgh going crazy right now.
Of course, because they're a championship city. And thank you, Mate said, Mr. Gamble just a Steeler hater. So don't go by what he say. Thank you, Mate. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I mean, Jimmy, at some point, he's going to be gone anyway. Ben is going to be gone at some point.
Yeah, but is the head coach going to roll because of Ben?
You got to realize the history of the Rooneys and the people who own the Pittsburgh Steelers. They just don't fire they fire their coaches, Jimmy. They had Chuck Noll. Then they went to Cowher. Cowher just left. Then they went to Tomlin. They don't just fire their coach. They don't do like these knee-jerk, the Texans, if you don't win, you get fired. The Houston Rockets, if you don't win, you get fired. They got
That's what I would do.
I'm just saying, they got a history, Jim. I'm just giving you the history. See, I know you don't like history, but to know a man, you got to look at his history. So I go back and look at the history. The Rooney Rule was developed by this family to give African-American coaches a chance. So Mike Tomlin is not the problem here. It's somebody telling him he got to keep playing Ben. Unless Mike Tomlin just loved Ben, because somebody just said on the thing, Ben have thrown Mike Tomlin under the bus before. So I can't believe that Mike Tomlin is sitting there just holding the torch for Ben. Mike Tomlin want to pull the trigger. But guess what? What you going to put it with? Dwayne Haskins? You know, his girlfriend going to beat him up, every day. You know, his girlfriend beat him up one time. So, I mean, that's who your quarterback is. But
You called me messy.
No, but, hey, it was in public. Did you say it was public knowledge? Just Google that, and it's public. This the chop shop.
Yeah.
See, that's what that killed me with these two guys. So I mean, it's just a unique situation, man. Mike Tomlin, but Mike Tomlin, Jimmy, you remember Jim Trotter came on TV, and somebody just questioned Mike Tomlin and said, "Man, where are the defensive coordinators, the black defensive coordinators and offensive coordinators that came out of your system?" So hey, we never. Hey, y'all. We'll never know what. We'll never know.
What? And we got more NFL conversations. Not to mention, speaking of misery loves company. Mm-hmm. So for you Pittsburgh Steelers fans, guess what? All you gotta do is look over at the Atlanta Falcons fans. And Atlanta Falcons fans, all they gotta do is look over at the New Orleans Saints fans because misery loves company. Think about that. What's up with King Crableg?
Well, no, what's up with the defense? He scored enough points to win. What's up with the defense? That vaunted defense, that Pittsburgh, that New Orleans, the Who Dat Nation known for. What's the guy that he was one of the top defense. What's the guy that played the left? The guy who rushed from the left, Cameron. What's the guy? He get paid all that money. Ain't nobody getting to the quarterback. Like last night, what's the little boy, Mac Jones? He just stood around there all day. He could have made him a sandwich, Jimmy. No, he could have made a sandwich. He didn't have to make no sandwich. He could have made a sandwich because didn't nobody never touch it. Man, let me tell you something. Charles Woodson told me a long time ago. I never forget this. He said, Robert, y'all think I'm good, but if them big dudes up front don't get it done, dude, I ain't nothing back here. He said, if those guys up front don't, because these guys can double move on us and they're faster than us, they can be gone. He said, it starts up front. And if they ain't getting the job up front, we're going to get killed like the Texans got killed yesterday. Because guess what? The Texans got rid of what? They best dudes up front. So Chris just lucky that half the Dallas Cowboys, the guys who be in rehab and on the weed list, You know, they came to play the other day.
So you
Oh,
throwing stones. So you throwing stones.
no, I'm just, but they came to play, and then they were smart enough to draft this dude. What's his
Michael
name?
Parsons.
Michael Parsons. Oh my goodness, who set out that whole last year doing COVID in college, and he is a monster. So, I mean, it happens up front, man. When they tell me that, and all you got to do, I sit there and watch Tom Brady have to run for his life, and little Mac Jones just sitting in there. Hey, and an NFL quarterback, y'all, if he had time, he gonna tear your head off. What you got, Chris? I know you can't wait.
All of them can't tear your head off. They all can't tear your head off.
If Dak can sit up there and tear your head off because he got time, anybody can.
Speaking of quarterbacks,
Whatever.
yesterday there's appears to be drama spewing out of the Denver Broncos against the Ravens game. And basically this is what happened. At the end of the game, of course, the Ravens won 23-7. So normally towards the end of the games, you take a knee, a team take the knee, and the clock expires. Well, in this situation, Baltimore had a streak that was being in jeopardy of being broken, whereas of them rushing for 100 yards in a game. I think the streak is like 40, 42, something like that. Well, they got there and the players called and the coach took claim for it and said, I called the play instead of taking a knee. Jackson goes around, runs for 5 yards. They get their 100-part mark, keep the streak alive. So the head coach from the Broncos basically saying that was some bullshit. That's what he, saying that he's never seen anything in his life. So my question is, were the Ravens wrong? Or is it time for NFL just to abandon some of the old? I mean, did they reserve and they take advantage of the right to do so?
Let me ask you a question. When you put the reserves in at the end of a game, it's a blowout. What are those dudes who've been sitting on the end of the bench the whole game? What are they going to try to get in there and do? No matter what the score is, if you beat them by 1,000, they're going to try to score.
The walk-on's trying to score.
A wise coach say, hey, listen, it's 40 minutes on the clock. We play hard for 40 minutes. Then don't show up. Don't get mad at us because we're going to keep scoring on you. As long as there's time on that clock, we're going to beat that head in. So my thing is, then don't show up.
But it's customary.
Forget this gentleman stuff.
And it's customary. No, I'm going to help you out now because it's some people on the defense have teed off on those guys and it almost started a fight because the guys said we over here, we kneeling. We finna drop the knee. And a defensive guy had blew up a guy before. And they say you supposed to play the thing, but it's customary to just relax on that play, Chris. That's why the other coaches mad. It's customary.
Dude, they got their ass whooped, Hatter. They got their ass whooped. Tell them to stop making news and just go
guess
on.
What, man? Hold up. Your team been getting their behind whooped for 30 years. Y'all win a couple of games, and you got this pompous attitude about cause your team that won a couple of games. See, that Jimmy, I like the Cowboys, but I don't like this the kind of stuff I don't like.
Listen, it's just a great day. It's a great day to be a Cowboy.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not. Dude, y'all walk around like, we got $1 billion stadium. We pay $200 to park. Yeah, yo.
Well, they got a $5 billion one here in LA, and we tore that head off. We own that one too. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you, man. This thing is over.
Hey, man, I got a question. Since you in LA, you want to go to SoFi tonight? You want me to hook it up for you?
Absolutely.
Gotcha, baby. You go back. Hey, I'm going to put you in them suites where LeBron them was at. And LeBron them, I'll call you after the show. I'm going to put you in them suites where LeBron and Draymond them was at. Yeah.
Do that.
Take them pictures. Take them pictures and send it back to him.
Jimmy, you do look good with that background, just so you know. It looks really good over there. I don't know why. It's just your face. Your skin is glistening, and your skin is glistening.
Hey,
Hey,
boy,
hold on. Hey, Jimmy.
Every Sunday, every
Ga-
Monday, we're gonna be right here.
Hey, guys like Chris Walker make me want to do this. This is what guys like Chris Walker make me want to do, y'all.
No,
Get me a drink of champagne. Hey,
no. Turn that back. No, don't worry. Hey, listen. Reserve that for January.
Jimmy, look at the background.
Who's doing the halftime show?
Jimmy, that's what he make me want to do right there. You know, that's what you make me look. Look at the bubbles coming up out the back of my head back there. That's what you make me want to do. I'm not changing.
No, what's that Usher song? You make me want to leave the one you with and start a new relationship. All y'all haters over there cheering for the mother.
That's Usher, man. That's Usher.
Right? Leave the one you with and start a new relationship with the Cowboys. That's what you need to do right now. Come on now. This thing is over, man.
Hey, man.
Dude,
hey.
The halftime show, as soon as them dudes find out Dr. Dre and Snoop them dudes going to do halftime, man, that's all the motivation we need, man.
Hey, man.
It's over.
What do you think about that? Now, what do you think about Look, hey, get my background moving back there on me, Jimmy. Hey.
No,
Jimmy, what do you think about
move it back to what it was before?
No, sir.
Slick.
No, I got it, Jimmy. Jimmy got it.
No. That
Jimmy got it.
That wasn't bad.
Jimmy got D.D. Lamb. What's number 86 name, Chris?
The white. Is that the forget?
Yeah, that's the white guy. What's his name?
I forget his name. I don't look at them dudes. I don't look at the brothers.
Jimmy, Jimmy, we can't get out this show without talking about that. We got to talk about the spring. Not the ice break.
Talk about the Super 16.
The Super 16. We got to talk about 16.
But first, I wanted to give props some HBCU conversation. We touched on TSU earlier. Yes, they broke their losing streak and won 69-0 over North American University. Also, but on Thursday night,
hold on, Jimmy.
Gold Tigers. And also want to give a shout out to Rick Godfrey, who's a frequent viewer on the Chop Shop. He's the voice now of Prairie View football, and their game was televised Thursday on ESPN. It was U or 3, I think it was ESPN, one of those networks. And Prairie View dominated Arkansas Pine Bluff. I think that's who they played. I watched a piece of that game. And, so PV is looking good. Remember Grambling? Prairie View played Grambling in the State Fair Classic of two weekends ago. And Prairie View dominated Grambling. And Grambling had came into the PV game not scoring at all a single punt 2 games before that. Guess what Grambling did this past Saturday? They upset the number 1 HBCU ranked team in the country, Alabama A&M. That's Anthony Weston's program. Grambling beat them now. So this adds a nice steez to the college football as we go and enter, merge through conference play. So I wanted to get that out there. And how do you know what the score was at? TSU score was 51-0 at halftime.
Y'all was happy that I can't say it. I want to say it.
Hatter. Before you say one more word, change your background, man. We not honoring bench no more around here. What's going on, man?
It won't change. It won't change no more.
Waiting for somebody. Hey, listen. I'm still waiting for somebody to get to that 1,000.
We done gave them 120 minutes. That's all they need. The Dallas Cowboys. Let me put that crap back up there, man. Hold up. I cannot stand
soon as somebody.
Hey, somebody be laughing because I said, see, I like D.D. Lamb. That means I don't know him that damn good. Maybe he need to do some more for me to call him CD.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that. Yeah. Hey, when he start doing some more, because he kind of disappeared on y'all, Chris, a little bit yesterday. D.D. CD, whatever his damn name is.
When you get that type of attention, you know what I mean? When they attention to you, that's what I'm talking about right there.
Amari Cooper, I know his name. Eric Raspberry and who else? Trey Phillips. Amari Cooper, I know how to pronounce his name. What else you got,
Now
Jimmy?
we got another piece of big news that's coming out of the SWAC that I knew was something I left on the table, and that is also on Thursday. Alcorn. Remember now, Alcorn recently came under fire for having to cancel practices because they did not have a medical trainer on staff.
I shared that, Jim. I talked about it, but go. I've shared that with him, but
What's that?
About Deion Sanders went out and called the coach and said, man, call me if you need something like that. Y'all gonna get a trainer. So now they got a full-time trainer.
Yeah, they got a trainer.
Yeah.
However, no, that's the prelude to the news. The athletic director has been fired.
Okay.
Should have been
At
fired. That's
Alcorn.
ridiculous.
So, well, technically he stepped down, whatever you want to call it. And it's ironically it's on the heels of this news because they did hire a staffer, but the AD, he's been there about 6-7 years. He's gone. So you know what happens now? Once you change
Excuse me, Jimmy. We got this dude on his feed because he's from Mississippi, and people call it Alcorn. He wants y'all to call it Alcorn. What is his name? Freightman.
It's a chop shop. It's the chop shop. We chop up names.
And Jimmy, hold up. The reason I'm saying this, he do it every damn time you say it.
He proud, man. Did he go to Alcorn?
Hell no.
Hell no.
He went to Southern somewhere.
Butt down.
He just ain't got nothing else to do over there. I want one of them kids throw a spitball up there and hit him upside the head.
You know what?
In class.
Matter of fact, Southern now
class,
gets a new
man.
name because of that. They're called Southern. Yeah, that's what we're going to call them now. So when does the Southern Jaguars come
the
play
Southern,
DB?
okay.
Southern.
Right.
We're going to do with that.
Where else
Now,
you got?
Now guess what?
What?
College football, we left the SWAC. We're going to swing. We'll talk about the Super 16 shortly. So you guys can share this show right now because this is going to be some really, really good news.
But Jimmy, I'm sorry. Why did the dude get fired? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
You know they don't. You know how this stuff go. They don't
Okay.
release it now. I ain't checking my traps. I was just reading the reports from the wires, and so I haven't checked. But think about the timing, Haller. The smell test. It come right on the heels of that medical train. That's really unacceptable, though. That really is. And AD,
Completely
that goes up
unacceptable.
under your watch. That's unacceptable to not have a staffer in place. Come on now. But how about this? This weekend, and it's still going to be a highly anticipated game. It's still going to be a great atmosphere. Texas A&M hosting Alabama. So A&M has to play Mississippi State this past weekend. While they gearing up for Alabama, A&M was ranked. Remember, A&M 2 weeks ago was ranked number 7 in the country. They were right there to be right in the position for the NCAA playoff. They lose one game to Arkansas, tumble down to like number 17. They lose to Mississippi State. Aggies, where Corey Henderson at? Where Corey at?
He's still trying. He's still trying to find us on Facebook. He's still wondering. Like,
okay.
Oh, there you
go. Corey, we're gonna ask you to come to the front of the altar, please. Come to the front of the altar, to the congregation, and take this. What are the Aggies ranked? I'm asking for a friend right now. What the Aggies ranked right now?
Jimmy.
They were number 7 just a couple weeks ago.
Jimmy, they did this here. Boo.
So guess who's ranked ahead of A&M now?
Who?
Smooth.
Who?
SMU?
Smooth. Yeah.
Smooth?
No.
Hey,
Corey
Corey.
is ranked in the top 25 this week on the AP poll.
Hey, this for Corey, Jimmy. Hold on. I'm sorry, Corey. I'm sorry. Come on, Jimmy.
Oh man. And so, and Kevin Freeman, yeah, I didn't ask you when they played TSU. I asked you when they played Prairie View. That's what I said, when do Southern play Prairie View? We ain't asking when they play TSU. They play TSU this weekend. When do they play Prairie View?
Jimmy, I got something for him. When do they play the Prime? When they play Coach Prime? Now.
I think that's a good question. I think,
Jimmy,
do they play,
Jimmy,
do they play them this year?
What? Come on. What you say, Chris?
Coach Wood
say
said,
it with your chest.
Somebody, but I watched the SMU game, so somebody said, see, I was like, damn, isn't it funny that they didn't get invited to the Big 12? And somebody say, look at the background. They still got people on the grassy knoll sitting there at the little old stadium. I'm like, oh, my God.
That man said a grassy knoll. Chris. Don't mention the grassy knoll. Chris,
Unbelievable, man.
You can't mention the grassy knoll, Chris. Just say they was on some grass. Grassy knoll go, no, don't do that, Chris. No, that's not good. That's not good. Chris,
And
what's
also,
wrong with that cheap? Hey, Chris, you need to get a better hotel to stay in. You trying to be overlooking the marina, and they don't have no good internet.
That's not what it is. I don't want the noise. I keep going in and out because I don't want the noise. But what I'm saying is they got that little small stadium at SMU. They're doing good. I know some guys on the staff. I like what they're doing. You see how they have Dallas on their shirts? You know, because they're trying to say Dallas's team.
Oh, SMU got Dallas on their shirts?
Man, they got when you drive through the city, they got the billboards of the kids and everything. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
Change it.
You know what? And I never hear kids, and I'm glad Coach Wood's on here, but I never hear kids talking about, man, I'm going to SMU. Man, I'm going to SMU. Man, hey, man, SMU are recruiting me. I've never heard a kid say that before. So I think Coach Woods, you need to start pushing that, man, or something. Why in the hell a kid don't want to go to SMU? Tell me why, Chris. Why did you go to Villanova and not go to SMU? SMU.
I didn't know anything about SMU back then, man. That was a Southwest Conference. That was a different time. But I think SMU not going to the Big 12 is going to hurt them. Because that would have been huge if they got to the Big 12. They weren't going to let them in, though, because they already got the Dallas market with TCU. So they definitely won't let them.
Monte say you ain't got no view. No, Monte, Monte, look at the boats out there. Hey, Monte, I know where he at, Monte. I know where he at, baby. I know where he at.
Say, that's a TikTok video Chris Walker showing Monte. Kristen took either screenshot somebody else's view and gave it to him.
I'm gonna do TikTok. I'm gonna do TikTok that Dallas Cowboy dance. That's what I'm gonna do a TikTok on, the victory dance. How about that?
So now, Chris, explain to us about, you mentioned something about the markets. So now let's use a teachable moment. What do you meant when you said about SMU? They already have TCU. About the Big 12, why they didn't get the invite? And you mentioned the markets. Explain to us the markets and what that means.
I mean, if you really ask me, put a gun to my head, I don't know why SMU didn't get invited. I don't know why they didn't get invited to the Big 12. I don't get it. Like, why would Baylor be in the Big 12 and not SMU? I don't understand that. They're the same type of schools. I know Baylor Bears watch this show. They'll get mad at me. Private institution. You're in the heart of Dallas. If everybody know what Dallas, SMU is, it's one of the nicest neighborhoods in the United States. I should say one of the richest neighborhoods in the United States. Whole lot of bread over there where SMU is. A very nice school.
Aren't they in Highland? In Highland Park?
Highland Park basketball program. Yeah. And it's, again, and people got to realize what SMU used to be when they had the Pony Express. People don't understand what they used to be. I remember. Man. When they had the governor writing checks and stuff back in the day. Like,
the governor. They called the governor. They had him up.
It's almost like SMU still being punished for that. You know, so not to let them in the Big 12, I'm like, that's it. But again, they got TCU. TCU and SMU are similar. Private institutions, right? But TCU's over there in Fort Worth. Think about it. That's a recruiting advantage, man. Why you want to go play at SMU? You can come play in the Big 12 and play against these other schools, you know? So they got to upgrade their facilities, man, because TCU's facilities are ridiculous. You know, they got to upgrade their facilities at SMU, or maybe they're happy being what they are. You know, how about win something? The basketball team is fine. I mean, they've fallen off since Larry has left, but the basketball team's okay. But SMU, man, I mean, it's a great degree, great school, but, you know, at the end of the day, not being in the Big 12, not being in the SEC, it's always going to be a draw. It's always going to be something against them for kids when it comes to recruiting. Bottom line. But that media market, man, I'm just telling you, that media. I was at DePaul University this weekend. A shout out to Coach Stubblefield. Went and saw his practice. He showed me the facilities. And I'm like, man, guess what went through my head? How the hell y'all don't win? Y'all got this big old city right here, Chicago. Y'all got all these facilities. How y'all don't win? So my thing is, what they're trying to get kids to understand is the media market's important. They sell Chicago. Now they have an arena, and you walk through the little corridor where they got all the pros that they've had. I'm like, damn, DePaul's had some players. They've had some players. They just can't get over the hump. And my boy Dave Lato was there for 5 years, but they didn't finish better than last place. So with Stubblefield there, I know he's going to recruit players. And again, I don't want to say that he can't coach because I've never seen him coach. I just know that he's a hell of a recruiter. I know he can get some things done. And I watched him coach. He knows what he's doing. Now it's just a matter of letting these games start and then letting things unfold, because he's one of the guys that always had a chance to, I thought, to be an elite coach, having gotten an opportunity, and he's gotten one now for a very long time. So we'll see. Hey, listen, I will tell you one thing, and people may not want to hear this, but black coaches, they're going to be on the hot. Everybody's going to be viewing, because it was an unheard of number of black coaches that got jobs last year in college basketball.
Yeah,
people are watching. Right. So guys like myself that complained for years and campaigned for years that there should be more opportunities, those opportunities are coming now. So now, and you know how it is for us, we only get one chance. Now we got to do something with it. It is what it is, man. That's the rules ain't fair to the game. Now just do something with it. That's what I'm saying. Just make it happen. Honor it. Yeah, Paris is cool. I was with Paris, Thaddeus. I was with Paris. And again, we just had a good time, man. There's a good program over there, man. Good dudes, man. Treat you great.
Oh, yeah.
Where do they play their home games at now, Chris?
At the Wintrust Arena.
Oh, okay.
So they built that facility.
Okay, yes.
They used to play by the airport over there.
Yeah, I hated that facility.
Oh, it was terrible.
Terrible, so hard to get to.
It's right by downtown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's right by downtown. Yeah.
Awesome.
So you ever been to Bulls Arena? You ever been to a Bulls game?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And that's out. It's not out of downtown, but it's a little bit further out.
Yeah.
Right by the hood. They got it right by the hood. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, it's right by the hood. Yeah.
Yeah. So that area over there is very nice. Where Wintrust is. They got that Marriott Marquis, this thing that you like, it's connected to it. It's big time. Now they just got to win, man.
You remember I told you the story, because people talk about Michael Jordan got lost when he first was a rookie, trying to get home and try to get out of the arena in that area, right? And he met these guys that were in the hood that showed him how to get back on the freeway. And they said after every home game, when he used to come, he'd go back over there and hang with them guys a little bit over in the hood after the game. So, everybody talking about
what Alfield talking about, Jimmy? I hope PJ Haggerty can capitalize on the NIL rules. What are you gonna capitalize on, Alfield? I mean, seriously. I want to know what he's gonna capitalize on. I don't understand what these people are seeing in this NIL stuff, and I just don't get it.
I mean,
what they gonna capitalize on?
A lot of people remember you capitalize on the opportunity. That don't mean you're going to seize the opportunity. You just capitalize. Everybody has an opportunity to do something, and that's basically what it is now with this name, image, likeness. But I want to add something we were talking about, and the Big 12 and those schools. Why you said you really honestly didn't know, and you gave a defense why SMU should have gotten in. But my thing is, and like how the people had questions about what about Memphis? Mm-hmm. Why Memphis should have gotten in, didn't get in. Memphis should have gotten in for some people in that state.
They should have put them both in, but keep going.
Well, the thing is, they would have put them over the 12. They're trying to get back.
They had 10, Jimmy. They had 10 for years. It was called the Big 12. They only had 10 schools.
Yeah, but now times have changed, and so here's the thing. From what I had heard when I talked to somebody that was, not necessarily a decision maker, but one of the staffers at one of the schools, they said that University of Houston was the no-brainer. They had just received so much. People from University of Texas had pushed back against U of H for years. They were the thorn in U of H's side. U of H was never getting in as long as the University of Texas was there because they recruited this area so much, Houston. So U of H was a no-brainer. We all can agree with that. That was a no-brainer, getting in the Big 12. Okay, so now, then the other schools. You had Central Florida, Cincinnati, and BYU. I went and I looked up the endowments of those three schools. And BYU endowment is right at $2 billion, which they're located in Utah. Cincinnati's endowment is about $1.6 billion. No, guess what University of Central Florida's endowment is? Hallie, you're an endowment type guy.
I don't know what Central Florida's is.
Just take a stab at this. University of Central Florida.
800 million.
Not that much.
800 million.
Not the hell no.
155 million.
Yeah.
Billion? What, because of Disneyland?
And in case you're wondering, University of Houston has cracked the $1 billion in their endowment. They're over $1 billion as of August. Now, SMU, the reason I brought this up, guess what their endowment is?
What?
It's more than every one of those four schools. SMU is $2 billion. $2 billion. Now that's neither here nor there. And then so you mentioned the small stadium. Well, their stadium is not much smaller than Baylor's stadium.
Baylor's got a new stadium though.
No,
a new stadium?
I mean, yeah.
You talking about the new one? The old one? You talking about not the new one?
Well, SMU holds 30-something thousand.
Oh, okay.
So it's not, but my thing is, what I heard was when I talked to one of the staffers, that was about a few weeks ago, that the conference could not, the reason Central Florida got the nod was because it gave the Big 12 an opportunity to compete with the SEC, who has a stronghold in the state of Florida. Though Florida is arguably one of the most fertile grounds for football, along with California and Texas. So it gives the Big 12 an opportunity to recruit that and have those kids to come in that conference. Otherwise, they're going to either go to Florida or they'll go to the ACC, well, Florida State or Miami. So now that was the reason that I gave for that. BYU gives them a different demographic, and it gives them the whole state of Utah per se to become Big 12 fans. Cincinnati, ditto for Ohio. They have no schools in the state of Ohio. So when you think about markets, so now they're able to go and get revenues from corporates in those states. But anyway, that's what I wanted to just add that in there. And but I still believe, Memphis would have been great. SMU, TCU was gonna always push back against SMU because that means you're cutting it. You're degrading TCU's strong arm by having them. I
remember when TCU was in the Mountain West. I remember that. And how hard it was for TCU to get back to where they were. And until that happened, TCU was not good at all. They were decent in football, though. Gary Patterson's been doing a good job there for a long time. But again, nobody really talked about them until they got in the Big 12 again. They still haven't been really, really big to get it done basketball-wise, but football-wise, they've been good. It's tailed off the last few years, shall I say. Didn't they play Texas this past weekend?
Who that?
TCU.
They played this past weekend. Yeah, Texas beat TCU in football this past Saturday. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, TCU ain't the same. It ain't the same program, as it was for a couple of years ago when they were national top 10 a couple of years in a row. No, but guess what? Texas defense, they along with SMU are now in the top 25 on the AP poll. The Longhorns are in there, and so I think they're like number 22 or something like that in the poll. So now. Let's pivot. I know a lot of you guys are waiting on this conversation.
Chris, do you have to leave?
Weekend.
Hold up, Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to roll out, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll out.
We'll see you later. I'll hit you about them tickets in a little bit. All right?
Yeah, are we
All
gonna
right.
have that same background up tomorrow or what?
No, we done.
No,
We're done.
Okay, appreciate that.
absolutely not. Well, in the Super 16 extravaganza took place at C. King High School. Matter of fact, share the show right now. It's easier on this YouTube feed for you guys to share. Hit the share button, and then it's going to prompt you to go to Twitter or Facebook, well, whatever. Hit the Twitter if you got a Twitter account, and just hit tweet.
Jimmy, can
right?
Jimmy, I want to play a little clip from the Super 16 before we start. So you let me know when you're ready for the clip.
Yeah, and that was Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
The Super 16 is an annual fall high school non-scholastic tournament. It's invite only. Basically, it assembles the projected top basketball teams in all of Greater Houston to play, and it helps us to determine the potency of these teams as they head into the season. It helps us to determine our preseason rankings. Does whoever win the event, does it mean they're going to be the number one team in the city preseason? No, that doesn't mean that. We've had that for years. That doesn't mean that. What it does mean, it definitely validates the winner, and it gives them a valuable opportunity, and it makes a case for them to possibly be listed as number one when the magazine comes out. Now, when that's a whole nother question you put up there.
No. I don't answer it.
Save that. Well, I mean,
Glenn, answer that question.
How can an AAU team gather Nike or Under Armour or Puma or Adidas sponsorship?
Okay.
Mr. Bishop, that's a question I would love to entertain for you. And I would love to entertain for you, and I can give into it. That's a great topic. Mm-hmm. And I invite you to ask me that question tomorrow. Now, we got a guest going to join us tomorrow, but I still need that question on tomorrow. I need that question from you tomorrow. That way I can explain some stuff for a lot of people, because you know what? A lot of parents like yourself really don't understand. And a lot of people out there make it seem like it's just so simple, or it's so easy, or if you got this, or if you got that. And I'll break that down to you tomorrow. But now on the Super 16, shout out to the champion of it, the Atascocita Eagles. The Atascocita became the only team to have won this prestigious fall tournament 3 years in a row. As you see the three different pictures, and that's a shout out to Atascocita and their Twitter page, man, for somebody to put that collage together. These are the 3 different years.
It's not 3 years in a row, though, Jimmy, right?
No, it's not 3 in a row.
Okay.
3 years.
Right.
Now, the top picture is from, I think, 2014. They won the event in 2014, and that's the 14-15 season. The one in the middle is the 2015 team that won, and they went to the state tournament, which was in March of 2016. They lost to DeSoto in the championship. I think Atascocita beat Sam Houston in the semifinals that year. They had Kendrick Davis, who was in the 10th grade at the time. Now you look at the bottom picture, and there's another Atascocita team of 2021. Let me tell you why this team is so special to me. Adam, just look at that picture at the bottom.
Okay, hold on.
And this is the time right now, guys, to reach out, share the show. If you got somebody, and I'm gonna give you something. Let me go this way so you can see. I'm gonna show you why this picture is so special. Atascocita, this team, of course, all the coaches couldn't coach the teams. But this team, I'm gonna show you why it's so special. I'm gonna call this out to you, and it's gonna give you and it let you help you understand why they're so special. Why they're special. They have a chance to be this year, very special. From out of Houston Tech, representing Region 3. Pierce Marquez, Kanye Ortiz, right? AJ Ungst, right? Landon Junewoman, right? Junewoman.
It looked like Joanna, man, but keep going.
Junewoman, yeah, that's the name. Doug tried to get me how to pronounce it right yesterday. I'm still trying to get it, Doug. I swear, the way he played this weekend, and I talk about him a little later on. We gonna definitely know how to say his name. David Martinez, Gabe AK. Okay, what does that sound like they have in common on this Atascocita team? How? What does it sound like? What does it look like? Look at the picture at the bottom. Focus in on it. David Martinez is the young man in the black shirt. He didn't even play this weekend. He was on varsity in the 9th grade.
I mean, you think, yeah.
6 Hispanics on this team.
You love that. Okay.
6 Hispanics on a Atascocita's team, varsity basketball team that won this event. Let me tell you something. I don't think there's ever been, we don't know what's going to happen, what the future holds for this team. But they had, understand, the championship game, they played Elkins. Elkins is really, really good. Chris Johnson leading the way. It was a 3-point game that decided this championship game. Atascocita pretty much controlled, once they took the lead. Elkins went out, jumped out first. Atascocita took the lead, pretty much controlled the game. And they held on to a 3-point win. But this team, they got a chance. They got a chance. So now look on the middle picture. You see the little kid that's smiling toward the right. The second one from the right. That's Carson Edwards. Right behind him is Fabian White, who helped guide University of Houston to the Final Four. Now you see Carson was also on that first team on varsity back-to-back years. Fabian wasn't. I think he transferred from Kingwood. He was at Kingwood that 11th grade year. But my point is, that's why I want them to see that for Atascocita and understand the dynamic of what's happening over here. I mean, they've diversified their portfolio, and they ran. So basically, essentially, we understand that's Atascocita. But if you were on the streets, you know what guys will be saying on the streets after they won that tournament out? Them Mexicans kicked y'all ass. That's how they talk on the street. But nobody looked at them like that. Nobody even noticed that the Atascocita had 6 Hispanics in the lineup and were playing. We ain't talking about just on the team, just part of that were playing and kicking butt.
Is it Martinez Hispanic?
Yes, I called his name.
Okay.
David
I'm
Martinez.
talking about the coach.
Oh, well, David Martinez, we don't know what he checked on his census. We don't know.
Well, at least, okay, because wait till we talk about Sage Steele, little dust ass.
That's why I made that comment.
That's a whole.
I
can't wait to talk about her. She ain't worth talking about on Women Rock Wednesday. So we're going to talk about her on another day. But keep going. Keep going.
So now the event, Hatter came out on Friday evening and got a chance to see a lot of the teams that played on Friday. Got a chance to see a lot of the action on Friday. Summer Creek and Cy Ranch tipped everything off. I mean, you had Westfield and Paytown, Willie Williams against Charles Chuckwood. I mean, who's committed to Tulsa. C. King nipped Bel Air. You know, you had Jacob Cole out there, and he was going at it. Understand? Overall, I just say it like this and sum it up like this. I'm so proud of the players that comprise these teams that participated this year.
Why?
Because in comparison to, let's say, last year, even though it was a COVID year.
Oh, right.
These players collectively, it really felt like they wanted to be there and play against each other.
Oh, the intensity was nice. I like
it. Didn't feel like nobody was made to be there. It felt like dudes wanted to get in each other's ass.
Yes, sir. You know, I fell in love a couple of times. I got a couple of kids I like a little bit, but keep going. You know,
and you know, and so I'm proud of that because this is fall ball. Everybody can't win it. You know, the top seed in this year's event did not even make it to the Sunday.
Who was the top seed? I didn't know you had seed.
Beaumont United.
Oh, okay.
Beaumont United didn't even make it to Sunday.
Who beat them? Who beat them?
Houston Christian.
I like that team. Oh my goodness.
And
I love that team.
Guess who they play in the season opener?
Who? Beaumont United.
Tascasita.
Oh, hey, let me tell you something. I fell in love with that little man. I mean, that Jacob Cole, I fell in love with him. I've been falling in love. Jacob Cole, I love. Let me see. Let me tell you something. That little Brody, somebody told me about Brody a long time ago. Brody is my Brody. The white kid that played for Houston Christian, I just love. And I didn't realize he was a senior though. But that Friday, I couldn't stay that much longer, y'all. Y'all gotta understand, I can't. That's why I take my hat off to these guys who stay in them gyms all day, because Robert Hatter can't do it. But this kid Tayshawn Archie, the gym, I just want to share.
C. King High School.
Oh, I love him.
He's a lefty. He was stroking that thing. And C. King made it to the semifinals. They lost to Atascocita. Guess what? They were up on Atascocita by 12 points. C. King was. And then all of a sudden, Adam, I'm gonna tell you something.
Who?
I walked in the gym. It was like a 5-point game.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, Atascocita opened up a can of whoopers. Caleb Pouncey. I just typed his name in the boom boom room.
And he's
the tallest player on Atascocita's team.
Okay.
Listen, 3 straight possessions was dunks. 2 alley-oops, 1 steal and a dunk. And they went on a massive run and ended up winning 60-38. See, Atascocita. It was a 5-point game.
And they were playing against who?
C.E. King.
C.E. King got beat like that?
C.E. King, but C.E. King was winning by 12.
Oh.
They just went, Atascocita went on a roll. And it showed me, remember, Angel Johnson had a place for Atascocita. Remember Angel? You watched him with the Scholar Athlete.
Which one was he? Well, hold up. I'm going to put it back up. Show me who was Angel.
Okay.
Because, I didn't watch them play. Which one is Angel? They're at the bottom,
Angel
right?
Angel is the young man that's the 5th one from the left.
Oh, in the back.
Yeah.
Okay. What's up, Angel? Man, I've been hearing a lot about you. I can't wait to see you play.
And you know what I like?
Uh-huh.
Angel was the leading scorer for the Scholar Athletes grassroots program this past summer.
Right.
On this team, in order for Atascocita to thrive as they did this weekend, Angel wasn't concerned about being the leading scorer for Atascocita. He was the leading facilitator for Atascocita.
He know how to play.
To a college coach, that transfers to levels. Remember, we gave the directives on how you can certain things can transfer. That transfers over. He was the leading facilitator. He and Kanye Ortiz.
Has he always been that good, Jimmy? When did Angel get that good? in your eye?
Well, you know what? I think he could have been this good before, but until you start winning,
Oh, he played for
attention.
He played for collar athletes since 7 years old. So guess what? Joe Baldridge had an imprint on this kid. See, he had an imprint on this kid. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I just want to know that. I'm trying to connect some dots because one thing I love about I'm gonna show you something I love about Atascocita. I hope I pronounced it right. Jamal Branch went and picked his mama up from the airport to try to get back to the game so he can scout and make sure Atascocita and him and his mom came back to the game. She came off with from Kansas City. And that's another young guy that helps with that program. And let me tell you something. I like to give those guys credit because I don't hear these guys. I don't hear Joe Baldridge's name popping all the time. So, but I've been hearing this Angel Johnson that cause I saw that name a million times when he posts something about it. So I am just glad that I got to put the names with the face Jimmy. Jimmy, I fell in love too with Trent Burns, the big 7 foot. That's my dude. And y'all kill me. You know, you people out here. We all look at the game different. I respect what y'all say about the game. Y'all can have your opinion. But I look at what a player can do. Y'all telling me what he can't do. I look at what he can do. That Trent Burns, some people was telling me about Jacob Cole ain't this Jacob Cole, but he can do a lot of this other stuff that I like. When I walk in the gym, I promise y'all, I did not know who Jacob Cole was. I never met him and seen him. I just kept hearing about it. And they were in warm-up. And I saw him in warm-up, and I asked one of the little guys because his ball came over to me. I said, is that Jacob Cole? He said, yeah. I picked him just out of he looked like one of them. So let me tell you something. Y'all can say, let me tell you something. Bless y'all little heart. And y'all might seen him more than I've seen him. I seen him play in another event, Jimmy. I seen him highlights of him in the John Lucas thing or something. I seen the highlights. Let me tell you something. One of the most remarkable young men. I like him. So I'm gonna be looking at him. Jimmy, Anthony Andrews from Bel Air.
Oh, that's that kid there. Bel Air High School advanced, I think, to the quarterfinals. And the semifinals. They played Elkins.
Okay.
In the semi.
Okay.
And so think about it. Jacob Cole helped guided Bel Air. Chris Johnson, he's an 11th. Both of those guys are in 11th grade. Helped guided Elkins. Bel Air has the thing about them that's impressive. Bel Air has only 2 seniors on the roster. Only 2 12th graders is on Bel Air's roster. Bel Air, they have 4 freshmen that play fluidly on the varsity. Bel Air doesn't have any football players that's going to be part of the significant part of the rotation that in their system, in their team. So this is what you get with Bel Air. This team, that core of freshmen, man, I really wish there was a way that somebody with Bel Air could galvanize those freshmen together, put about 2 or 3 more with them, and let them come and play this Saturday in the freshman fall championship. It's not for freshman teams. It's for freshmen that attend the same school. You follow me? And that way because otherwise, that way those guys can be able to bond and they'll be able to see just how special they have a chance of being in the next 3 years as they remain together.
It was 33 for Bel Air, Jimmy. 33 for Bel Air.
That's Anthony Andrews. That's the kid. That's the 6'6" kid. Hey. He stepped out, hit a couple of threes.
No, 3. He hit 3 shots in a row. You don't see that in high school basketball that much.
3 of anything make you have to make adjustments.
Yes, sir.
He listen. He can at the high school level.
Yeah.
He can defend the 4.
Yes.
He can defend the 5.
Yes.
He's willing to defense. He has that good body that can
yeah.
go up and get up with you. And guess what? He can stretch your butt out there and nail them jumpers as well. He is the anchor. He's the future of Bel Air basketball.
Oh my goodness.
After Jacob Cole. He's going to be the Robin to Jacob Cole Batman next year and this year.
Hey, and y'all, I'm going to make a prediction right now. Around the time, the January when districts play start, you know, that second part of the season, Jacob Cole going to be a better player than y'all think he is. Yeah. He's going to be a better. And Jimmy, I like number 14.
Cole,
huh?
Jacob Cole is already special.
No, but
the thing that here's what Jacob Cole has done now.
Mm-hmm.
Understand. Jacob Cole had a jacket on his back.
Glad I didn't hit a jacket.
Before this season.
Okay.
And so what happens is people get to thinking like whatever they've heard or whatever they saw yesteryear, whenever this kid was 2 inches smaller, whenever he was a little bit lighter, and they get to thinking, and they looking at him in certain eyes. And the same thing existed with a Bryce Griggs. You have a jacket on, whenever you have a jacket on your back, some people are not going to even, they're going to be refused to wipe the chalkboard or the slate clean and look at you with non-biased eyeballs. Here's what it is with Jacob Cole. Jacob Cole, and I had this conversation twice this past weekend with a person that tried to attempt to insert that narrative of, man, every time a kid misses a shot, then all of a sudden, oh man, look at him. See that? No. So my thing was this. And the guy had to admit, you have a good valid point. Here's what I told him. Listen, man, we get to see this kid play 30, 40 minutes, maybe at a time, here and there in intervals. He was at USA Basketball. They had him for 2 weeks.
Thank you.
So that was just a month or so ago, 2 months ago. He made it all the way to the last cut. So they know what they're looking for in intangibles and in players. Whatever he is today, that doesn't dwarf or eclipse what he was with USA Basketball. That's what he is. He's one of the top players in the nation. That ain't gonna stop as long as he is still working to get better. He was right in. I say, well, hell, he's in 11th grade. He has a whole year to work. Yes, the right hand.
Kill me with that mess, man.
Yes, the right. Guess what? If he dominates your ass enough with that left hand, he ain't never got to use the right. At this level.
Hey, let me tell you something, Jim. I mean, I just don't understand that, man. I asked a accomplished dude. I said, man, you're always going left. He said, Mr. Hatter, when they stop me from going to left, I go to the right. Their ass can't stop me from going left. I said, okay, sir. Leave. I apologize. I'll leave it alone. Hey, Jimmy, I was sitting there listening to this narrative, and I said, parent, let me tell y'all something, parents. Let me tell y'all something. Don't worry about what these people be saying about your kid, man. Just keep your kid in that gym. Listen to me. I'm sitting here with people that's telling me what the kid ain't. And all I'm saying, I came there to see Jacob Cole, and I came there to see Kobe Raspberry because I promised his mom I was coming. But when I saw Jacob Cole, I could leave because that's the player that so polarizing. And let me tell you something. I was not disappointed. And so I really don't care what nobody said. I don't care what nobody. Jimmy, I didn't know because his hair was different. His hair was braided one time, but his hair wasn't this time. So I didn't know who he was. But in warm-ups, he looked like the best player on the floor. When guys like me walk in the gym and what I look at, I said, ain't nobody in the play can go do what he just did. Nobody in this gym. So that's how I felt about him, Jimmy. I didn't see nobody else play. If you didn't play on Friday, I didn't get a chance to see you play. But I went to see Jacob Cole play, and I can't wait to go watch Bel Air play.
Yeah,
Jimmy, what I did, nothing against the young kids. Y'all hear me now. Our guards for Bel Air got to get better. Those other look, because guess what? I don't mind him bringing the damn ball up if he the best one. Bel Air is known for their guards, Jimmy, over the history.
Yeah.
But if I'm Jacob, I'm not going to let little Johnny keep turning that damn thing over. I'm going to bring it up my damn self. I'm just telling you me. I'm talking about the kind of guy I play, the way I play. So, but I love it. Y'all can say what you want. Jacob Cole.
You got
come on, Jimmy.
Freshmen at Bel Air. We mentioned Anthony Andrews.
Yeah.
You got Coleman Dutton, right?
What was it?
He's 6'1". Sheldon Henderson. He's 6'5". Noah Newman. Now he's 5'8", but he's one of the most respected shooters in the 2025 class in Greater Houston. Everybody know he's a little kid who's hit all the threes with Delilah team this past
Okay.
On that 14 Wonder team.
So, wait a minute. So JL3 got a strong presence at this school? Canna?
Well, they do now.
Okay, they do. I'm talking about now. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay,
they do now.
Come on.
It's not the only school they got. That's not the only school they have a strong presence at.
Who Jacob Cole played for in the summer? Who did Jacob play?
He played for the Hoops and JL3.
Okay, all right. Okay, keep going.
St. Francis has a strong presence of JL3 as well. Harold Baber is the head coach. Used to be the head coach at St. John's with Justice Winslow. Old head coach. He's at St. Francis now.
So
they have a very strong JL3 presence in that program.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. But I'm gonna give you something. Remember I mentioned to you Bel Air played Elkins in the semifinals. Elkins won the game convincingly.
Okay.
But it was a lot of smack talking in that game.
Who was talking smack?
I got close enough to hear him talk during the handshake line after the game.
In the handshake line, they talking stuff.
Yeah. See. In the season opener.
Let me see, Jimmy.
Right?
I can't.
In the season opener.
No, we can't see it, Jimmy.
You don't have a thing queued up for the season opener. In the season opener on that Saturday at 2 p.m. at the Campbell Center, Elkins plays Bel Air. Elkins and Bel Air plays. They met in the semifinals. Okay. So after the game was over, I won't say that. One of the players from Elkins says, "Man, give us somebody else, man. We just beat these dudes by." I'm just paraphrasing. We beat these dudes by 1,000. Mr. Hicks, give us somebody else, man. These dudes can't. So then one of the star players from Bel Air said, "Negro, we ain't showing you all thing we work for. Why you think I sit a good chunk of the second half? we ain't giving y'all everything we got right now. Y'all won that right there. This ain't see you on November 13th. So this was some supreme smack talking from the two leaders of each team in good faith. They kept it above the belt. What no,
I
your
like
mama
that.
and your,
I like that.
It was like, all right, you want something? Guess what? See you then, partner. And that's how it was.
Like that.
I was right there. And I'm like, okay. That's how it used to be.
I like that. And guess what? We ain't got our coach with us. I mean, see, it's gonna be different when Glover. Some of them people ain't gonna. Well, it's gonna be different when Glover is coaching the team. I'm just letting y'all know. It ain't gonna be the same team. That's Jimmy. Let me tell you something. You just made my day. That's the kind of stuff I like. Good, clean. Okay, player. You think we showed? All right. Okay, bring it on. I like that, Jim. I like that.
Hold on. I'm looking at it in the boom.
Oh, Marissa said Google his name. Oh,
I missed that part. Man, which one of the players said that? Which one of the players said that? We need to go. He must watch the Chop Shop. He must watch the Chop Shop. We got to get him one of these right here.
Yeah, I got something for him. I got something for him.
Get him one of these shirts.
He said, I'm Googleable. I love him, boy. Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to tell you something.
Oh.
I've seen Chris Johnson play several times.
Wow.
But then when you're paying attention to other things, we know he's talented. So I was sitting and watching other intangibles. Mm-hmm. Now, one thing about Chris Johnson, they tried to mic him up one game, Heather. He's not one of those players that you need to mic up. And the parents, if you know your player, that's the way, sometimes certain players, it's not in the best interest to let them get mic'd up because it can be counterproductive. And some people are going to take that the wrong way because in the course of a game and competing, you might say some stuff and people, you're not used to being mic'd up. Don't let him get mic'd up. And somebody, if one of his grassroots coaches went directly to the baseline and told the young man who had him mic'd up, hey, look, at halftime, get that microphone off of my player. Awesome. Get it off of him. Mm-hmm. You didn't get permission to go do that. Go get it off of him. So that means my teachable moment is this. Parents, if somebody ever try to put a microphone on your son or daughter, and they're under 18 years old, you need to make sure that person comes and sees you. Because remember, that person, you don't know who that person is. Probably do, probably don't. You get to authorize that. You don't, and let your sons know immediately today. Son, if somebody ever come and mic you up, hell, I'm going far as the way it's supposed to go before you go doing an interview. And on a camera with someone. Parents, you need to know who's filming your sons.
Absolutely.
Your intellectual property.
Absolutely.
So we got to understand, it's all good and it feels for.
No, we got to be conscious of it. This is the business part of sports. Parents, this is the bit. I know your kid might, but you got to understand because the say the wrong thing, that video is out there forever. And that's a great idea. I never thought about it because I didn't see Chris being mic'd up.
It can hurt your recruiting.
Yes.
Because some coaches, guess what? It can hurt your recruiting.
Hey, excuse me. Kevin Freeman. I know exactly who Chris Johnson is. Kevin Freeman. I'm going to always know who the bad ones is. Kevin Freeman, tell me about somebody that I might not know about. Chris Johnson be in the gym with TJ Ford and Bryce Griggs. I know exactly who he is, Kevin Freeman. Thank you. Come on, Jimmy. Let's go. Chris Johnson is a dude, Hatter. Duh. But keep going. Jimmy. Oh my God. Kevin Freeman, you need to lay off whatever that you sipping on over there. Let's not drink no more. Jimmy, what else you got? But Jimmy, I love that back and forth banter, and I'm glad you letting the parents know that make sure who's sticking. You know, when you just talk to them, say, hey, Doc, make sure you know the people I've had a relationship. We know the guys. You know, if you know certain guys in our media space, Extra Eyes Media, those guys are fair. HTX Sports, Arch and them. But y'all got parents, whatever. And parents, maybe Jimmy, this is a good time to just tell the parents, maybe we need to we need to groom them and to understand it. Even at home, parents, y'all can do a mock interview. You know, just get him prepared in certain things. So he won't be saying. Okay. So see, y'all, when we got this platform like this, we should have better kids and better situations happening for us in the future. So let's make that happen. I'm glad you brought that up, Jimmy, because I didn't know the kids were being mic'd. I did not know. But parents, Yeah.
I mean, it just, and I didn't even know he was mic'd up in that particular game until one of the summer coaches came to the baseline and was like, man, who got him mic'd up? And the little guy raised his hand. And I was like, damn, he is mic'd up. And I'm like, ooh, he's been competing. And understand, And it just it's understand your job. Guys are going to try to do that. They ain't the first guys that are going to try to mic somebody up, but parents or guardian or whoever's responsible for that person, and that even if you're the coach and the parent is not there, you are responsible. You have to have better judgment. Certain players you don't need to be. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't nobody get mic'd up, but certain players, it ain't no way I would have let nobody mic up Tech Minor back in the day. Right. That ain't happening.
And you weren't gonna slap Attack in the mouth because he cursed. Let me tell you something. If a kid just grow up in that environment, these kids curse. Their mammies curse. Everybody in their families curse. So we just got to groom them to when you're on camera, not curse. And Jimmy, I want to stop right here because I said at the beginning of the show, but Jimmy, something happened this weekend at the spring icebreaker that have never happened.
Super 16.
I'm sorry, at the Super 16. You know, y'all got too much shit going on. But something happened to me at the Super 16 that ain't never happened to me in the history of the Chop Shop. A parent came up to me, gave me a personal and confidential letter, so I can't tell you what was in the letter, and a gift. And I can tell the parent been watching the show because the gift that he brought. And the parents say he appreciate what we've done for him, Jimmy, what we've done for him and his family. He's been watching this show. I don't always agree. He said, I don't always agree with everything you say. But guess what? I understand. You make me go and look it up. You make me go and study. You make me a better a dad. Make me a better. Let me tell you something, man. That's the first time, Jimmy, that ever happened. That put, you know how you said, that put an extra battery in my backpack to make me say, okay, look here, y'all. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Because let me tell you something. When a person take out their time to do that, just like you and I taking up our valuable time right now to do it, it is unbelievable that this man stopped and went and shopped and went and did something. And did it. I'll never forget it. For the rest of my life, I'll never forget it because I didn't expect it. You know, especially in this climate, in this community, a lot of people just take and a lot of people just take and nobody wants to give. And this man took out the time and sought me out. The only day I was there, and it was unbelievable experience, Jimmy. And he probably did it to you too. Unbelievable. Never happened to me before. For this chop shop.
And for that reason alone, I'm gonna go out with a bang on the chop shop.
Okay.
I got something for you guys. But first, I want to cue up this video.
Okay.
From the Super 16.
Okay.
And as he cue this video up, and when time we come back, watch this right here. Watch this right here. This is gonna be your first time ever on the chop shop. Well, yeah, first time ever. We're going to hit.
So you want me to play the video first, right?
Yeah, the video ain't about 30 seconds.
Okay, here we go.
This is the chop. This is Super 16.
Unmuted you, Jimmy, so you can comment anytime you want to.
Oh man,
I'm just loving.
That was some good action, man. That was a good game, man.
I like number 21. Ooh, who is that?
That's Trey Miller.
Oh, I like him. I heard about him. I want to see him.
Cam Ambridge.
I want to see him.
Oh, that's a little. That's Diane Pippen.
That's I like him. I like Horton. That's Horton. Hey, I like them. I like the Billy boy. Oh, that 33. That's my dude, Jimmy.
Andrew.
That's my dude.
Oh, hey, that's my MVP right there. That's the number 15 from Tennessee.
Who is
Sam
that?
Bradford.
I go Brody.
I go
Brody. Oh. Oh my goodness. Hey man.
Say,
Hey.
Tascasita,
Uh-huh.
the official language of this year's team is gonna be Spanish. And while I'm talking about Spanish, first time ever. Remember now, guys, I done dropped 11 pounds. It's October. Reward myself in this October. Go I got me what I call some get loose juice. How to look here. Some get loose juice. How you got to get with me now. I'm gonna get up here.
I'm not drinking nothing.
Hey, remember what MJ did to that trophy? This is my look. Say, it's your midday sports happy hour. I'm going all the way up in there.
What is that? What is that? A ripple? He don't care. Hey man,
this Puerto Rican rum.
Oh, it's rum. Hold up, Jimmy. Hold on, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, watch this, Jimmy. Jimmy, somebody bring me a drink.
Watch this. Puerto Rican rum. I'm celebrating in 2 or 3 factors. Celebrating for everybody in the staff. Jeffrey Day, Doug Jones.
They did a great job.
With their previews and during the event, keeping everybody informed. They got an abundance of tweets. That's what drives some of these people's Google nowadays. Also, you had the staff that was impeccable.
Yeah.
The infrastructure was in place. I salute you guys as well.
Hold on, Jimmy. Even Odyssey was doing a good job.
Odyssey from the chop shop was at work doing. I mean, he volunteered to do something, do one of the tables.
Jimmy, what about your doctors? Jimmy, you didn't just have trainers. You had 2 doctors on Friday night. It was 2 actual MDs there. But keep going.
Yeah, we had 2 doctors there on Friday night.
Yeah,
and that's a lot of people really don't understand that.
Give me that drink, man.
You go get your drink. Come on, I'm waiting on. Come on. How to get like me, y'all. And I'm trying to think of the names. We had Dr. Garcia and Dr. Liang. Dr. Lang and Dr. Garcia, MDs. And Dr. Garcia is an orthopedic surgeon on location. I told you guys, remember I said to you all over and over, but this ain't about me right now. It's about all of the parts, the working parts came together to produce a gallant platform that the city of Houston is very proud of. The high school coaches were very proud to have been a part of the energy level from them. It wasn't like nobody came there once again with, we don't really want to be there, but we got to be here. Everybody wanted to be there. That was there. And if that is the energy that helps, remember I told you, energy makes the event. How they got that view?
Jimmy,
got your view.
Jimmy.
There you go.
And I got so much of it in Jimmy, but it ain't none chill. So I got to do something.
I had ice in my glass.
I'm going to be symbolic of something.
So here's what I got. This one of them double shots. This is a big shot, right? This is a big boy. Understand? If you're just tuning in, this is a salute to the city.
To the city.
I got my Puerto Rican stuff right here, guys. Y'all understand? Look it up.
Wait a minute. Look, I got clear water.
Hey, here we go, boy.
Salute.
Let's go. Let's get it in.
Unbelievable. Hey, y'all. Hey, Jimmy, when we crack that 1,000, I'm cracking a lot of these open, Jimmy. Jimmy, if you like Veuve Clicquot, if you like Clicquot and the rosé, I got the rosé, I got the yellow label. It's all good. Hey, we crack 1,000. We cracking it, Jimmy. We cracking them open. Huh? Shadow Creek, Houston.
And understand, this Puerto Rican rum, there you go, Mate. It's in honor of Carlos Carrera, the Houston and Jose Altuve and the Houston Astros. from what this this Puerto Rican rum representing the first place Astros, who will host the Chicago White Sox starting on Thursday at Minute Maid Field. I hate I'm gonna miss that game. I would be right there in the stands, but you guys know that I'm gonna be watching that Erykah Badu grooving Thursday night because there ain't no school on Friday, guys. So I'm going to see Badu. She on Thursday. Come on out there and get some Badu in you.
Where's she at?
I'm in the suite, baby.
Where's she at? Where's she gonna be?
Out there in the Sugar Lane. Out your way.
I tell you what I'm gonna do. What stadium? What stadium?
At the
I've
never been there before. I've been invited there.
It's nice. The financial center.
That's what she at.
Yeah, Jamie. Let me tell you something. I really don't like her that much. So guess what? I'm gonna go see the Astros. I'm going to see the Astros. I don't really like her that much, because she show up late sometime. So be prepared now. Who else on the show with her?
I don't even know.
Okay.
I just know if I do that. We good.
Okay. All right.
You know what?
Okay. All right.
I've never seen her live.
Okay. You need to go. I have. Okay.
I've never seen her live before. I've seen pretty much everybody you can think of, but I've never seen Badu. I mean, I missed her one year at the Essence Festival.
Don't be mad.
I didn't go.
But Jimmy, you're gonna enjoy the Smart Financial Center. It's a different experience the way to watch the game. The corridor out there where you wait around before the thing starts. Everybody can get your drinks and stand out there and kick it out there. Parking is good. You're gonna one of the greatest places to see an event. I saw Babyface there. I saw a lot of people there. Jimmy, that's where the Maxim party was for. You remember you didn't go with me the next night. You went with me for the ESPN party, but you didn't come with me for the Maxim party. That was there for the Super Bowl that year. But yeah, it's y'all gonna enjoy that. But I would go. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go see the Astros play, man. Since they made it to the playoff, I was, I like winners now. Since they made it to the playoff, I'll go see them. Okay? All right. How about that?
Hey, and of course, somebody been paying attention to the Chop Shop, and of course, that's your first drink in a month. Yeah, I done fell off the wagon. But guess what? It's October. I told y'all I was going to take it to October, and now we got one more month for my birthday, November the 3rd. So I'm on the quest. I got about 7 more pounds to get rid of, so I can get down to 220.
Man, let me go and lose. I'm gonna go and lose. Hey, my suit's been a little snug since pandemic, so I got to lose a couple of them now. My suit's just.
I'm like that Zydeco song. When I get down to 220. I better do it with my boots on then, baby.
But I'd like to take time out to thank y'all too, because I know you thanked everybody. Thank you, Doug and Jeffrey Day, man. Let me tell you something. I was done. I stayed there a couple of hours on Friday. I just can't do it, and I just take my hat off to these guys who. I saw Robert Carroll there. For a while. I mean, it's just, man, Doug and Jeffrey Day, man, I'm just, man, hats off to y'all. I saw Sandra sitting there. I saw Roderick Haynes there. Who else I saw? Everybody, man, was there. I mean, I got to see people that I hadn't seen in a long, long, long time. And they said, I didn't get a chance to say, they said they had music in the hallway, Jimmy. Y'all had music in the hallway at C.E. King. I didn't make it out there, but shout out to, like I said, to Michael Smith and the doctors. And man, I'm sitting there, saw 2 doctors along with the trainer. So you had 3 medical professionals there, Jimmy, on Friday night. And you raised the bar on this stuff, man. I mean, I don't know. I can't wait to see these young guys again. I'll spend more time with y'all at the season opener, but just had too much stuff to do this weekend. But man, shout out to Jimmy, your whole gang, man. I was messing with Odyssey, but shout out to the whole gang, the referees. they were pretty good. I didn't hear too much complaint on Friday from about the referee. So that means they did their job. So shout out to y'all, man. I just had to give that to you.
Now, also on tomorrow, in all fairness to you guys that just tuned into the Chop Shop, the Super 16. This thing was too humongous. You understand? I had to give a Atascocita their love.
Right.
They won this thing.
Right.
I had to give Elkins their love. They got to the championship. I had to give Bel Air their love.
Right.
They made it to the semifinal. C.E. King, that nobody saw coming, made it to the other semifinal. Yeah. Shout out to C.E. King. And C.E. King was playing, understand. And so tomorrow, I'm not only going to share with you guys to understand, a lot of teams played and had success despite not having their full team in uniform. Such as David Martinez, who's a projected starter for Atascocita, didn't play the whole weekend. Such as C.E. King was without 3 key players, at least on their football team. And their football team is kicking everybody's ass. They undefeated right now. So you know what that means when football in high school, when they're winning, the whole degree of school spirit increases. You're proud to wear your shirt, your school shirts now. You're not just going to take off your uniforms when you're off school. You wear C.E. King is getting transfers. They got a football transfer from Atascocita. They have another football transfer from North Shore. These guys now, they're getting people see. And guess what they're going to do, in case you didn't know? C.E. King is about to break ground in 2022, I think, on a 10,000-seat arena basketball facility. I said this again, 10,000 seats. That's going to dwarf the Campbell Center. It has right at 8,000. C.E. King is about to build one. It's not going to be a basketball gymnasium. Yeah, like the Campbell Center isn't a basketball. It's called a multi-purpose academic educational facility. But that happens to have a basketball court floor that you can put on that. Don't get it twisted. The Campbell Center have rodeos in that place. And the C.E. King is going to be doing the same thing. They're going to take advantage of the oil and gas that occupies that East Beltway and do trade shows and stuff and rent that thing out. They just built a brand new Marriott courtyard 4 miles from the school. It opens next month. So the school spirit is there. Basketball made the playoffs last year. They lost in the first round of Pasadena. Okay, they're over that. But now big things is happening. And Summer Creek is adjacent to C.E. King, and they are at a direct risk of losing their luster. Remember, this past Friday, Adam, when you was at the Super 16, they had a big football game at the high school. That's why we had to play at Noel Middle School, because of the parking spots would not be in the security. They needed every spot they can get for that parking lot. And just what I heard it was a packed standing room only crowd. Guess who played? C.E. King played Summer Creek. They both was undefeated. Those, and
I was gonna put it up there, Jim. Can I put it back up there?
What you just saw, those are on Friday night. Dr. Garcia and is in the middle. Okay, first on the left side, guys, is Michael. That's Icy Mike. That's Michael Smith. Michael Smith, if you walked into one of the events and one of our events and you see his face, introduce yourself to him. He watches the Chop Shop all the time. And understand, he's the concierge. And that means, then once again, by Michael Smith, if you have an ailment, his business gets you directly connected with one of the, these are just 2 of the doctors in his many doctors in his network. He gets you an appointment. He doesn't charge you a penny. He doesn't charge you a penny. Hell, a referee sprung his ankle on yesterday. Guess what they did? They set him up today he has an appointment because his insurance wasn't going to get him in till Wednesday. Michael Smith is the concierge. He's the connector. So if you got a chance to, all you got to do, what's the number? Flow this thing across the screen, how to form, so they can get in touch with Michael Smith. And I'm telling you guys, try it. We've had several people to try him and utilize him, but you're not utilizing him enough. See how this works? The doctors are going to pay him maybe a retainer. Just say they might pay him a couple of $100 for the whole year or the quarter. And that means it's like insurance. It's like you pay insurance. When the last time your ass had a wreck? When the last time your house got broken into? So you still pay insurance and you write that check like that. The doctors pay him. So in turn, he's the Robin Hood. He's your concierge. He's going to get you an appointment. You don't even have to have insurance. Now, if your ass got one of them gold cards, let Icy Mike know you got a gold card. That way he'll know what he's dealing with. If you don't have insurance, he's gonna ask you that. It ain't no, don't be embarrassed.
What's a gold card?
So he'll know which doctor to call.
What's a gold card?
A gold card is the card that people get that a lot of people that qualify for food stamps. Their medical card, their medical services. You get a card that's called a gold card.
Okay. And
they will give you that. That's what it's called. So if you say a gold card, it sounds good. So you can say, I got a gold card. But people that know. And somebody on this screen, on the Boomer Room, probably knows somebody with a gold card. I was about to say, I thought you were talking about the gold card. I said, no. It's the medical, in the health industry, there's a gold card.
Okay.
That used to be a gold. I don't know. That used to be. I don't know if it's changed now. And if it has, please educate me. But I think Rod Wells says on October the 16th, C.E. King is at Atascocita. And on October the 22nd, C.E. King is at North Shore. There were people this weekend talking about C.E. King football team could beat North Shore.
What?
They said, and they told, I got 3-4 of them.
They were talking out the side of their neck.
And they felt really, really confident that C. King could beat North Shore. I said, well, you better worry about Atascocita first. And so, this is really pivotal for them. But at the same time, man, we'll talk tomorrow. Doug Jones is going to join us on tomorrow. We also got a guest. Coach V is back. And you know why he's back? Because we had him a couple of times before. He has those camps every so often, and they come through Houston, go all over the state.
Yeah.
Guess what? Kids getting scholarships playing in them camps.
Sure is.
They going to college playing in this camp.
People talking all.
So guess what? Yeah. Coach V, talk your shit then.
Yeah.
If that's what you're gonna do, you giving your camps. You saying they good. He was a college coach. He does camps. They're affordable, and what he does, like he only takes. He only takes a certain amount of kids that way, and he takes the top like 9 or so, and those kids get extra, amenities as a result of their performance. Hey, Coach V will be joining us tomorrow. His camp will be in Houston on Sunday.
What?
You know why it's on Sunday? Because he knows a lot of fall ball is going on Saturday. Friday is football night. And he stay out of the way. His camp is in Houston on Sunday. And I'm going to go by there on Sunday. He asked me if I'm going to be in town. Yeah, I'm be in town. I come by there. You know why? Because I went by there before and I saw it work for some kids. And guess what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But anyway, man, thanks a bunch, man. It is that time. Once again, we got Doug Jones tomorrow. Got Coach
Big Doug. Okay.
Big Doug, come on early. Get here early for Big Doug. Doug gonna take you guys through the whole Super 16 extravaganza, and that way now you will get all of the scoop. So you have a whole day to let people know what you're going to be seeing on tomorrow. We're gonna talk about that. And remember, Last time we put Doug on the spot, he didn't need no notes. He started reeling off names. And Doug was, great job, man. Great job. Great job.
I got it.
Anyway,
Hey, Jimmy, Urban Meyer getting it in. I know we got to go. Urban Meyer and caught him, Jimmy.
I never saw the dance. Did he dance? He was.
No,
he was
the girl was dancing on him.
Oh.
Yes,
So he got him a
sir.
lap dance.
Yeah, I'm watching it, boy. Urban, I like Urban now. I like Urban dirty old man around here, Jimbo. Urban got action, boy. Hey, hold up. I wish y'all could see. Oh, I'm going to show y'all a little. Look at old Urban, Jimmy.
Hey, you know what I want to know? Here's a question.
I'm going to play it tomorrow.
You know what? I wonder if I know a guy could have made that video. I wonder who
Was that Archie? Was that Archie making the video?
No, I was thinking about something else. I was just being missing.
Hey, man, I got to go check on Urban out.
People making videos of you doing something and send it out unbeknownst to the person, and you sit there and act like ain't nothing happened. That's why the person who made that video probably sit there and high five Urban Meyer like ain't nothing happened, and look what it just costed him.
Jimmy, they were like, hey, Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy, like the dude did you at the thing like this. At your event. And he had it like this covered up like, oh, Urban, man.
And lastly, Mindy, we got to address you before we go. And Royal Wells, the season opener flyer, Royal Wells is on rcssports.com. Go look on the front page, and you can check out the flyers for the season opener. And that's November the 12th. The season opener tickets went on sale today, guys. Hannah, guess what I got?
What?
And this is a way to reach out to some of you guys.
Uh-huh.
Some lucky viewer from the Chop Shop is going to win a pass, a VIP pass that will take them and get them access to the hospitality room at the season opener. See the platform, guys. How you and understand. Also, tickets went on sale today. Now understand, we have more details on how you going on the contest and what you have to do to win. And that is, we're coming up with you soon. And yes, it's going to have something to do with this YouTube feed in our quest to get to 1,000.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
You're going to get 2 passes, all access to the season opener. We'll tell you we have more details coming. Meanwhile, the season opener tickets went on sale this morning. We only are releasing 25 VIP tickets. That's it. We're only going to sell 25. Why? Because if we release it to everybody, the hospitality room isn't that large. And the VIP passes.
So Jimmy, you're selling VIP passes too.
Yeah,
Okay. And then some lucky person on the Chop Shop gonna be able to get them from. Oh, I love that kind of stuff. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I like that.
So understand this: the tickets on sale, the VIP passes for both days, premium seating. And the hospitality room is only $50.
Wow.
And if you ever been in the hospitality room at the season opener, it ain't no fast food.
Yeah.
It ain't no restaurant delivered. It ain't no DoorDash.
Jimmy, that's $50 worth of food there, Jimmy.
Yes. But no. We're gonna limit everybody ass to one band. You're gonna get a ticket this year. Like around raffle tickets, you have to get a ticket. That's
man,
it.
just get some more food, man. Come on, man.
No. It's gonna be too many. Ain't enough seats in there.
Ain't no seat. Yeah, ain't enough. Yeah, it is.
So we got but this is going to be at the season opener. And once again, guys, and thank you, Herman. He says that's a good deal. I love to see young folk in the game innovate. I sour at those who can't display innovative practices and when they're doing stuff. I'm going to always be innovative. That's the only way I can keep myself relevant in this stuff. Think about it. I'm a black event operator year round, scholastic and non-scholastic. That's on the other side of 50. I got to keep innovating. So this is a way to keep it fresh, keep it live. I'm giving the general public an opportunity to come behind this curtain.
Yeah. Get to hang out. Y'all get to hang out with me too.
I mean, seriously. and your accomplice,
right.
who's ever with you.
Right.
And so guess what? I think it's a good idea. Guess what?
I know who's gonna be the first one to buy them, Jimmy. Are they on sale right now? Rod Wells gonna be the first one. And Rod Wells gonna be the first one. I promise you.
And I posted the link a while ago, and I'll post it again. And here it is right here. I just posted that link for you guys to, if you want to buy tickets to the, and guess what, Hal? I got the first Duncanville coming into town.
I just thought about something, Jimmy. They ain't gonna all be in there at the same time. The VIP people.
But still, you can't take that chance.
Okay.
Tickets are as low as $10.
For all of them damn games.
You got people out there charging you $15, $20, $25 for non-scholastic.
Jimmy, you didn't post it in the. Did you post it? Because we can't see it.
I posted, yeah.
On the YouTube page? Are you still on? You got to be.
Yeah.
I mean,
I see it in YouTube. I don't see it on our feed though.
Oh, okay. Because Rod Wells keep asking. I told you what he gonna do.
I just did it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do it again.
It didn't pop up on the YouTube feed. On my feed. Let me see something. Let me see if it's on the other one. Rod Wells, you see how I look out for you?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So
they keep saying post. It's not, but don't worry about it. Let's get out, Jimmy. But Jimmy, you can go to the website, right? You can go to RCS Sports and find out.
Go to RCS Sports, and he's saying it's not there. I don't know why. Is it not?
Yeah, Jimmy. It's not showing up on either one of my feeds.
Let me see. I'm just sending.
Send it to me. Maybe I can do it.
I just put a test up there. It's not even showing the test.
Yeah, the test just popped up, Jimmy. All right, try it again.
So test popped up.
Yeah. Maybe your little copy and paste ain't copying and pasting right.
I mean,
hey, Daryl Anderson today, he gonna be on a cruise, so he ain't gonna be able to do it.
That's all right, Darren. We got the Hoops Giving Classic on November 24th, and that's going to be awesome as well. Got great news. Just got the email and the call from the UIL and the National Federation of High Schools this morning. The Hoops Giving Classic has been sanctioned by the National Federation of High Schools. That means
what that mean?
That whenever you have a team from a high school team from out of state, you're supposed to go and get your event sanctioned if you have 8 or more teams. Only if you have 8 or more teams, and there's a team from a non-adjoining state that's not near your home state where you're playing, you have to go contact the governing body of all high schools and list your event. Then they're going to contact your governing body of your high schools in your state, and they will check on every school to make sure they're there and verify. So that's what we got. So that means we're in good shape with that. Did it pop up that other time, Adam?
No, man. I told you to send it to me because I don't know what you're doing over there.
That is crazy.
Just text it to me. Can you send it to me? What's the link is straight to the RCS Sports?
You know straight. The website is. I know the website by heart. It should be season opener.
Hold on. I'm gonna put it on there. Y'all,
no,
hey,
right.
Come on, y'all. All let's do it at the same time. Ready? Season opener.
No, take that back.
Okay.
No, my website is this. not the RCS Sports website, the other
Okay.
website. Directly
All
to get from now on to get any tickets from any of our events. I just
Okay.
started the account last week.
Uh-huh.
It's rcssports.simpletix.com. And I'm gonna put that on the web. Oh, maybe that'll come up. rcssports.simpletix.com. Now let's see if that came up. There we go. rcssports.simpletix.com. And you will see the season opener intel for all of that stuff to get your 2-day pass, your VIP pass, seating passes if you want, or your general admission tickets as low as $10. And it's on there right now. I see it.
I just put it up there.
No, Hatter, not Simpleton, Simple Ticks.
My bad. Okay. All right. You know, I'm trying. I can't see. I see I haven't put my damn glasses on. Hold on. Jimmy, maybe I've been thinking about a simpleton. Hey.
And that's kind of crazy because I showed up on the YouTube, but my post didn't show up on our feed.
Okay. I just tried it again. There you go again.
There you go.
That's better.
Simpletix.com.
That's better, y'all. Who was that talking about I spelled it wrong? That was me, Herman. That's why I had to put my damn glasses on. I told you Rod Wells gonna be the first one, Jim. Rod Wells don't play no game. He supports the chop shop.
Our hospitality room, I'm telling you, it's gonna be home cooked food in there. 2 vegetables, maybe 2 meats, salads, bottled water. You get, and so you get that with your tickets if you get the VIP.
Well, I got to get out of here, man. Hey, I got a tea time, Jimmy.
So yeah, it's time to get on up out of here now. We had so much to give you guys, and also got more news on tomorrow. Don't forget, just make sure you share the show on your way out the door. Yes, you can do it with the YouTube feed. Hit the share button and share it to your social media platform of preference.
And
we'll
thumbs
be right
up.
back at you guys on tomorrow. And it was a great day, as you guys see. YouTube, we had it lit today. And so let's keep this energy going.
You can't stop us.
Spread the word to people out there about the Chop Shop. Let them know we exist. Let them know that, and we're going to talk a whole lot. Doug Jones on tomorrow. Super 16 review. I'm talking about he's going through all of the teams. All the teams. He'll tell you the top players he saw. He's going to list his top 12, all of that. But what you got?
Jim. Hey, that's your homegirl right there. She talking about, is it a margarita machine going to be there?
Who said that?
Take one guess. One guess.
For us. You know what? We're gonna have somebody from Alcoholics Anonymous there. We're gonna have one. We got John Lucas to send one of his counselors because you might need some counseling. A margarita machine. You know what? I might have my Puerto Rican partner back smuggled up in there. I might throw this in my flask. You know how you do.
Hey,
it's brown.
Hey, they talking about.
I might put this in a Coca-Cola bottle.
Corey, This was water I had, Corey, because I couldn't open the bottle of champagne. It's hot. I ain't drinking no hot ass champagne. So, but hey, wait a minute. Hey, Miss Emily. Hey, pass Bill St. Emily. But Jimmy, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see it's against the rules. Can we get a margarita machine up in that joint, man?
No, man. That's a scholastic event. That's high school. Can't do that, man.
Well, hey, I'm gonna bring my own margarita machine outside. Can I have a margarita machine in my truck, and just have it out the back? I'm gonna get it away free. Okay, you can't say nothing about it. Hey, y'all.
The mayor usually comes through the season.
Yeah, I'm gonna get his ass one too.
And he comes through there and get him a slice of cake or something. My sister baked those homemade cakes, and he normally get him a slice of cake on his way out the door.
Jim,
so that's another thing.
Hey, Jim, look at my boy Rod Wells. Rod Wells was the first person to buy a Chop Shop t-shirt. Rod Wells is always, man, always the first. Do your thing, awesome, brother. Man. He talking about, she said about Facebook is messing up. Let him keep on messing up. It's all right.
We good.
We good. Hey, I told, wait a minute, Jimmy, what was I telling people? I know they talking, no, you just want us, I said, man, we ain't gonna let these people hold us hostage. We ain't gonna let these people hold us hostage. So margaritas in the back of the truck. I see y'all. I see y'all the season over. Wait a minute, when is the season over?
Ed Russell just tuned in late. Shout out to Ed Russell. And Herman Scott said not an UIL event.
Oh.
Yeah, the season opening is a UIL event.
Okay.
I mean, not a UIL event. UIL has to sanction any event that has 8 or more teams and has an out-of-state team that's not adjoining to your state.
It's going to be a party in the parking lot. That's all I'm going to tell y'all. Party in the parking lot. We got after party too. After party too. Remember, that's a Friday and a Saturday. We're going to get down there Friday night. Okay.
And we're going to share some details. We're going to get down Friday, November the 12th.
Okay.
That night, we're going to crank it up.
Okay. Say no more. Say no more.
Crank it up. You better find me. We're going to chop. I'm telling you. And guess what? And we have stuff for you guys who don't get the VIP. We got some other stuff. I might buy the whole bar that night.
Where we going to go, though? We got to find a spot to go to.
No, I got 2-3 spots over there off that Beltway.
You know,
in Wilson Road.
I don't like out there. That's too close to Greenpoint. But come on, we'll work it out.
Hey, I advise some of y'all might want to get a hotel room. I got hotel deals too now. I got hotel deals. Yeah, I do.
I got to come home. I got to. I got
hotel deals right there at JFK, that exit in the Beltway.
Boy, it's a hotel right there by it.
I got hotel deals for as low as 70, I think it's $75 and below.
Hush, book me in, y'all. Book me in. Party in my room.
Oh, we gonna get it in. Hey, guess what? Y'all will hear about it on that Monday then. Sit there and just watch. Remember, we're gonna innovate. Remember, our events are going to become events. Remember that. That's the word. Our events is truly going to truly become events. That means you part in the whole while.
And Jimmy, guess what? Jimmy, hey, like my dude said, it came to one of my parties. He said, man, this ain't no party. This is an extravaganza. Hey, that's what's going to be happening around this joint. Hey, Ed Russell, I can't tell you where I'm going to play golf. I don't want everybody coming over there. But text me. I'll let you know.
Well, we up out here, guys. Man, hey, man, great day, man. Shadow Show, get on your way out the door. We'll see you guys on tomorrow. Man, it's great convo. Of course, Chris Walker was here earlier, but on behalf of Robert Hatter, myself, Jim Hicks, we are the Chop Shop, and we'll see you on tomorrow. Peace. We up out of here.
My man.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop.